on our Will Eggy Jr. character, who's 358 days in to his 1,000 day adventure. It is a interloper character, although it's set on a custom mode. The only thing I changed was that I wanted to start in Blackrock, so we forced the start in Blackrock. That's the only reason I chose it as a custom game, is so that I could force the start in Blackrock. I changed nothing else, nothing at all. So, good morning, Packer Backer. How's it going, my friend? We haven't been on this guy for a while since we started the No One Gets Out Alive stuff. Where are we exactly? Where am I exactly? Oh, am I really over? Oh, I'm in this cave right here? Oh. Interesting. Okay. I have been enjoying my weekend so far, yes. Okay, I got a little bit of food on me, which is always good. Lockeye, hello, hello. UC, how are you doing this morning? Hello. Okay, we definitely need to make some fire at some point. Got an arrow to break down. Alright, let's see, what kind of wood do we have? We got 3 pieces of coal in that. We got a little bit of matches on us. We got our teas. Got all of our clothing. A little bit of food, hardly any water. I have a heavy hammer on me for some reason. I don't know why. That's kind of odd. I do have a birch on me as well. Okay. What time of day is it? Oh, it's almost nighttime. Well, good morning, everybody. Oh yeah, okay, I know where we're at. I know where we're at now. There's a cold little puppy dog out here today. And a blizzard's coming too. And cue the blizzard. Where's Will the Jr. off to? Well, we're still in Pleasant Valley. We're probably gonna spend one more session here. So I want to get a bunch of stuff mapped up here if I can. We're right by the radio control hut, so we're gonna go up there and build a little fire real quick. Because we've got most of this mapped out pretty good, except over in this area. Most of it's mapped out so far. So, Whiz Bowman, what? I got a Packer Backer and a Whiz Bowman. And I know Whiz Bowman's a Packer Backer. Thank you, Whiz Bowman, for the 50 months. The 59 months. Holy crap. How you doing, Whiz Bowman? How's life going for you, buddy?
Just resubscribed for 59 months.
How is life going for you, bud? Haven't seen you in a while, but it's always good to have you come back around and say hi every once in a while, so. Woo. Baby, it's cold outside. Very cold outside. Holy crap. Did I leave any wood or any water or anything in here? I don't think so, no. Had surgery last Thursday, got out of the hospital. Whoa! Well, I hope you're feeling better. Hope things are going better for you. Surgery's never fun. That's never a fun thing. Well, I'm glad the surgery went okay, and I'm assuming you're doing better since you're home now. Since they let you come home, you're probably doing better now, which is good. So, oh man, that's always nerve-wracking though. I get it. With a match and a stick, we can get a fire going now. Hey, Rogue, how you doing? How's it going, Rogue? Ah, I tried to get my lid back on there and didn't want to go. Come on, I know you want to go back on there. I hate to have uncapped liquids near my computer. It makes me a little bit nervous. Oh, jeez. Wiz Bowman gives it a tier 1 sub to Packerbacker. Oh, Wiz Bowman. And I also need to give out hides for Wiz Bowman's sub as well. Thank you so much, my friend. 122 gift subs. Holy crap. But today, I was telling people earlier, but today on tap, we got Long Dark here for the next 4 hours. We're also going to play a little bit of Days Gone this afternoon. And we're going to be playing a little bit of Icarus tonight as well. Now, tomorrow, we've got Long Dark in the morning, followed by some Escape the Pacific in the afternoon. We haven't played Escape the Pacific for a while. And then tomorrow evening, we're going to be playing a game called, I think it's Karagon. It's a game that's just, yeah, Karagon. It's a survival style game, but one of the viewers recommended it, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I looked at it, it looked pretty cool, so looked kind of neat. So we'll check it out and see what's going on. But yes, Will Eggy Jr. is back. He's back again. He's like Shady. He's like the real Slim Shady. All right. I have a few of those. Do I have any teas to cook up? Got some birch bark tea, I guess. I'm gonna drink my fill just in case. There we go. Let's prepare up our 1 mushroom tea. This is just straight up survival. Yep. We're trying to get to 1,000 days in Interloper. And right now our mini goal that we set for ourselves is we're trying to map up this zone. We already got the picture, the thing that gave us all this area. And now we just got to go around. We're trying to get we got to get this area over here. Basically, we got to get all of this area over in here, which is going to take us a little while. We're right now at the radio control hut, but we're going to go back over here and map this up. We should actually, I sort of need to map this over here first, like the end of the road and stuff. And then we need to map up this area down in here. And then we have this whole area all up in here that we have to get. Because the crossroads are over here, all that stuff, so we're trying to do it on Interloper, which is always fun. Blentonimo, how you doing, buddy? I'm not your dad. Jeez Louise. Alright, get these done up. Although, let's see, where is he? Although Dargo likes to, well, you can't see Dargo. I've got my Farscape shirt on today. I've got Dargo over here. And Dargo asks, or Dargo will tell you I'm your daddy. Oops. Oh god, I didn't know, oh, my controller's plugged in. I'm gonna unplug my controller. My controller fell off my desk, and all of a sudden my guy was like spinning around. I was like, what the hell is going on? It's not dad, it's daddy. Exactly. I don't know if I have any more teas to cook up. Nope, I do not. How much water do I got left now? 1.95. That'll get me through. I'll get another liter, just to be on the safe side. Okay, another 2 liters. I lied. Another 2 liters, just to be on the safe side. Okay, now the wind's blowing straight at me, so I'm just gonna go inside. Old enough to be your father, still young enough to be your daddy. Wow. But how you doing, everybody? I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful week. And I guess it's a weekend now. It's not even a week. A wonderful weekend. And you're ready for some fun streams. We got a whole bunch of stream today and a whole bunch of stream tomorrow coming up, so. And Wiz Bowman, I wish you a speedy recovery, my friend. I hope your recovery goes well. I know sometimes even though the surgery is over and everything, the recovery can sometimes take a while to actually, like, happen and actually go well. Hold on one second here. Oh my goodness! SG just bought Survival is Where It's At. Oh my god. Did you just do that? Oh, thanks for the merch perch. The merch perch there. Thank you so much for that. We do have the merch up, boys and girls, and there's even hats now. I'm going to be working on some hat designs here soon. They've added hats to it. That was you. Oh, that was you. They've actually added hats now. You can do baseball caps. You can do beanies. They actually have like another hat that's going on. Isn't today NOGOA? No, it's not. That's gonna be this next week. Nope, not today. Today we're just chillaxing with some regular old interloper. All right, so we got our stuff ready to go. All right, let's go. But nope, Olin, it's not. Bernie's dog, how you doing? But Olin, welcome anyway. Even though it's not, no one gets out alive today. Today we get out alive, my friend. Today we get out alive. Okay, so let's go grab some charcoal. Wow, look at that sunrise. This is why I play The Long Dark, boys and girls. One of the reasons. One of the many reasons. Look at that frickin' sunrise. Look at that. Look at that. Just absolutely gorgeous. You see the farmhouse all the way down there. Over that away is the entrance into Timberwolf Mountain. You got the field with the barn way over there. If you follow the road down all the way, you'll get to the crossroads eventually down there. It's a beautiful Hadrian moment. Let's get a picture of that. That's a beautiful Hadrian moment. Surgery went fine. They got all the cancer. It hadn't spread at all. Just got some boots in the mail to help me survive the quiet apocalypse. Nice. So I guess I'm feeling okay. The only thing that sucks is I have a stoma bag. Oh, for 3 months. Ooh, In clothings, I got rabbit skin hat and gloves. With a decent wool toque underneath. I got combat pants underneath the deerskin pants, deerskin boots, double sweaters, double thermal undies, double wool socks. I got my moose hide cloak over my bearskin coat.
Can't feel
I got my crampons and my moose hide satchel on. So we're rocking a 24-degree warmth bonus. We can get up to about 26 if we repair everything to 100%. And 10-degree windproof. We got 47% protection. So we're doing pretty well on all that. Let's see. I'm there. I need to go back over to like that direction.
Never felt so cold in
Oh,
my
I
life.
wanted to grab the charcoal. I saw the sunrise. I got totally distracted by the sunrise because it does that to me. There we go. The sunrise totally distracted me. There's so many distractions in this game. And the sunrise was one of them. But yes, So, Olin, back to your question. We will be playing some No One Gets Out Alive on Monday. Monday we accidentally started No One Gets Out Alive in Endless Night. So we'll just keep playing that until we die, and then we'll just go back to regular No One Gets Out Alive. Now watch our No One Gets Out Alive Endless Night becomes our best run. That would be hilarious. I'm not a big fan of Endless Night, but, you know. I like 4 Days of Night. I thought 4 Days of Night was cool, but I'm not a big fan of Endless Night. Old school 1983 dated Mickey Mouse boots. Ooh, nice. Nice. Let's see if this gives us any, see where we're at mappy-wise over here. Okay, that did not help at all. Ye old game, dude. You know, everything's going pretty good, my friend. It's all going pretty good. We're having a good day. It was a good morning. I had some breakfast. Got them for 48 bucks. They only have a little bit of cracking around the eyelets. Some shoe goo will fix that. Oh, that's awesome, Bernie's dog.
Anything right now.
It's always fun to find some cool old stuff like that that you liked back in the day. You know, I don't think I've ever been up here. Is there anything up here? I don't think I've ever been up here. That's so weird. Usually I head straight down the valley there, so. Oh, I guess there's really nothing up here. Kind of a cool little nook and cranny, though. Like, that would be a cool little nook if you could put a fire down in it. Nope, I guess not. Too steep. Too steep to put a fire down. That's sad. There's a hole in the wall. There's a hole in the wall right here.
Oh! I'd better lay low till this ankle improves.
Can't get through it, but there's a hole in the wall. No, I ain't laying low. We don't lay low. Alright. Huh. You need to consume some food. Oh yeah, day one stalker run. I'm going to break up monotony of my 500-day run. I killed a bear with a single arrow. I was proud of myself. Nice. Well, hey, you know, if you take those small victories in Long Dark, and that's what you gotta like really hang on to, you know. That's what makes it so much fun. All right. What's the temp? Negative 15. Pretty sure I've been over to this dude before. Grab some rose hips here. Oh. I'll soon continue my 500-day run. I'm halfway there. Nice. Maglins? Heck yeah. Maglins fire is the best. If you can get a Maglins fire going, you always get the Maglins fire going.
Come on.
Sometimes I'll do that even if I'm gonna build a fire inside. I'll build a Maglins fire, and then I'll grab a torch. Grab a torch from the Maglins fire, and then light the fire inside. Let's heat up a couple of birch bark teas. Animal glitches. Deer got stuck in a big rock crater near the first cave in the ravine. Easy pickings. They do sometimes get stuck. Yes, they do. Animals do that sometimes. It's kind of funny. All right, let's head over. Let's go and get this mapped up real quick, and then we're gonna go into the Keeper's Pass. Keeper's Pass South, I think it is. Oops. There's the exit. Okay. I think I mapped this up. Yeah, we're coming in right here. We gotta go all the way up there to get our get to the lodging that we're gonna stay in. I'm pretty sure I got food there too. Crossing my fingers and hoping I got food there. We'll see. I guess we'll see. Yeah, that's the truck right there. Yeah, the animals in Long Dark right now, some of them are a little bit broken, to be honest.
I need to find some place to escape.
Some are a little bit broken. And there's not much you can do about it. Which kind of sucks. Oh yeah, there's some food here. And I even got some that's not cooked yet.
I need to...
Nice. Oh look, I got wood here too.
Too cold to think.
That was nice of me. I'm sure I left nothing here other than the wood. I left some wood, so that's good. Left a spray paint can and a tinder plug. Alright. You think it's gonna be a good run? Yeah, I you know, thing is though, Bernie's dog, I was sure that Will Eggy Sr. would have been a good run, and he died, so 826 days in. So, hey, how you doing, Apocrolith? I'm gonna say it's Apocrolith. How you doing, Apocrolith? I hope you're having a good day. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. Okay, it's still midday out. So let's, actually, you know what? Let's break this down and get some wood out of it. I'm gonna use the heavy hammer. I was hoping the storm would pass. How did he die? He died to the, poison gas and Blackrock.
Too heavy.
He died to the poison gas in Blackrock, if you can believe it. Believe it or not. Yeah, so that was sad. That made me sad. Mr. Wolfie! Mr. Wolfie! Oh, I'm sure there is. I was not very happy about it. I was not a happy camper about that at all. Not at all. But, you know, hey, that's how it goes. Long Dark goes that way. I don't know. I think somebody did clip it, Negotiator, but I don't know where that clip is. I've tried to block it out of my memory. Can you blame me? Tried to block it out of my memory. And just forget it ever happened. Oh, there's a wolf right there. Actually, you know what? Oh, there's a clip in YouTube? No, there's not. I'm pretty sure somebody clipped it here, but... A clip on YouTube? I don't think there is one now. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna take that back with us. We're just gonna take that back with us. Mr. Wolfie, you gave us some foods. That was right between the eyes. Hey, look, there's some cattails down here. Forgot about this. Wonder how far out this gets before it's weak ice. Oh, right there. Okay. I know it turns into weak ice on there in some parts. Which actually I kind of like that there's weak ice down here. I think that's kind of cool that they put weak ice in the rivers. Yeah, well, you know. It's sad to lose an 8-day character or an 80-day character. It's sad to lose any character when it comes right down to it. Loss of any character hurts. So, whether it's 8 days, 80 days, 800 days, none of us want to lose our characters. That's one thing I like about Blackrock is it added the moving water. Like places where the ice was not solid and water was actually moving. Legend, hello, hello. Owl Nuggets, how's it going? I like that it added the flowy water stuff. I think it's kind of a cool thing. Alright, so we got all that map. Got all that mapped. Let's head over to the Bear's Cave over here. And camp for a second. The big move happens tomorrow morning. Wow. Well, good luck with the big move, Legend. Good luck. Big moves are I don't like big moves. Big moves are never easy. I wonder if you could get up there. That'd be kind of cool if you could climb up there. Overlook the whole thing. Am I planning on playing it again? Yeah, we're gonna play it on Monday. Yep, we're gonna play it on Monday.
Can't feel my hands.
We're gonna play it on Monday, but I have to have some time to play Long Dark that I actually want to play too. I don't really like No One Gets Out Alive, to be honest. I think it's a trash way to play Long Dark, but for those that enjoy it, more power to you. I just don't enjoy it that much. It's very frustrating knowing that I'm gonna die, no matter how good I possibly could play. I'm going to die eventually. To not even have the glimmer of hope of surviving is just frustrating as heck. But you know, we'll play it again on Monday and, you know, have some fun with it. I accidentally started a No One Gets Out Alive and I started it on Endless Night mode on accident. So we'll just play through that one. We'll finish that one up, see how long we can live. Yeah, it's a Kobayashi Maru. It's not my Kobayashi. I don't like Kobe anything. I don't like Kobe beef. I don't like Kobayashi Maru. But yes, Negotiator, we will be playing some more No One Gets Out Alive. I just have to limit it because I find if I play too much of it, then I just don't want to play Long Dark at all. It basically makes me not want to play Long Dark when I play too much of it at a time. So I just have to limit it to like 1 or 2 days a week, and play it a little bit here and there, and enjoy it for the brief moment of time, and then actually breathe and enjoy some Long Dark. So. But, yep, we'll return to it on Monday. It may be more enjoying for the viewers. Yeah, but, you know, I guess I could just jump off a cliff 20 times and see how fun that is too, but it's just, it's got to be a balanced negotiator, being enjoyable for the viewers and enjoyable for me. Because I don't do this as a, this is not, you know, this is something I do to relax and then have fun, and if I'm not relaxing and having fun doing it, it's not worth me doing it, really. It just makes me not want to stream at all, so I can't be phony about it and be like, oh, I love this! No, I don't really love it. Oh, look, I got meat in here, yay. Alright. What if I get a Maglin's fire started out here? Well, I mean, I have to enjoy it, but at the same time, it's like, I understand why people enjoy it, because people love to watch other people suffer, and I can't say I'm exempt from that, but people love to watch other people suffer, but I just have to know my limits on how much suffering I can take before I'm done.
That's done.
You know, I have to know my limits on how much suffering I can take until I'm basically just gonna, like, be like, yeah, I'm just going to, not play this game any longer. Which is basically what it would come down to with Long Dark. If I played too much, no one gets out alive. Eventually, I'd be like, yeah, I'm just done playing Long Dark altogether. Let's move on to other games and have fun with those. And I don't want to ever get to that point, because I love the Long Dark. And for me, no one gets out alive. It's okay. It's just I don't enjoy it that much. I mean, I can see why people, I get it, why people enjoy it. But yeah, I don't enjoy it a ton. Like I said, small doses are perfectly fine. Small doses are perfectly fine.
Too much stuff to carry.
Well, just the going into it knowing you're going to die. I don't like games that are basically just there to torture you. Like the games where you basically play them and you know that you're just gonna die over and over and over and over again. It's hard for me to get into those. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And I just get frustrated at it, so. That's why I'm not good at those. That's why I'm not good at them, is I usually try to avoid those kind of games. Getting all this beautiful meat cooked up. I'm more of a exploration adventure and enjoy learning type stuff games. I don't know.
Soon.
Although I mean, I love first-person survival games. I mean, I don't know. It's a weird dichotomy I have inside of me.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I mean, the one thing I will say about No One Gets Out Alive that I like is that there's no rules. There's no rules other than you know, what's put upon you by the actual settings in the game. I hate it when there's rules where it's like, oh well, you can't pick this up, but you can do this, but you can't shoot this, but you can only make a fire if it's 5 degrees below. And you can't wear this piece of clothing if it's like, okay, just don't. Yeah, I don't want to play that. You know, so at least in that instance, is that in No One Gets Out Alive, I can do whatever I can to survive with the tools given to me. And it has no rules beyond that. So That I like. Think you missed about you can't master it really? Oh, there's people who have mastered it. I mean, one and only mastered it. I just don't have I have neither the patience nor the desire to try. If that makes sense. I have neither the patience nor the desire to try to master no one gets out alive. It's just not my bag. It's not my bag. Oh, you're nice. I appreciate it. But you know, that's the thing. Yeah, and I think that's one thing too, is that for me, I think you're right, Quack. In a sense, with no one gets out alive, there's never a sense of, oh, I'm gonna eventually get good at this. I'll eventually be able to do this really well. No, you're just gonna die over and over and over again. And you just have to be acceptant of that fact. And you know, it's one of those where, yeah, you can get really good at it and live for a long time, but I just don't have the patience to do that, to be honest. So. Oh yeah, that's Owl Nuggets. So that's why I've always said I'm not that good at this game. There's guys who are way better at this game than I am. Way better than I am at this game, and there always will be. You will never be top dog. Somebody will always come along and outdo you, or one up you, or whatever you want to call it. You will never be top dog for very long in anything. Look at all that meat we got, though. You know what I'm top dog in? Arranging my meat, baby. There's nobody who arranges their meat better than I do. I'm very proud of that. Let's just sleep for the last couple hours here. Well, what I mean with masters that you will always die. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you'll never be like, oh, I could live for a long time at this. Yeah. I reread that, Quack, and I got what you were saying. Woo! Giraffes are aliens with the 40. Seven? 47 months. Thank you so much for the 47 beautiful months. Plus Quack, one thing too with the no one gets out alive
for 47 months.
Is my playstyle does not fit very well with that. And my playstyle does not fit super well with that, because I don't like to be constrained by, oh, it's you know, just it's cold out. I can't. It's like, oh, it's negative 18. Well, now I need to sit inside a cave all day long so I don't lose any health. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to go out. I want to go out and do stuff. I want to go out and explore. And do things. And I want to map. I want to map and adventure. I shot a bear in the head and got mauled. Good thing I took my mucklucks off. Yeah, a lot of times it's good to take your clothes off in those situations. Get naked. See if we can get a little more mappy map out here. That helped a little bit. We got this big, I hate that big black spot over here.
My fingers feel numb.
Oh, shush-a-doodles. I wonder if we can get to this spot. Oh, wow. I don't think can we climb up to this from any other direction? Oh yeah, I guess we can. I was like, oh, we found a spot that's really cool. Oh, we can get up there from right here. Never mind.
Warming up again.
Never mind. I thought we were being all cool and found something neat. Okay, we're never getting that big black spot, so never mind. Screw it. We're done. We're good. We're good. But yes, No One Gets Out Alive will return on Monday. Stream Loot's on Tuesday. No One Gets Out Alive on Thursday. And then we'll be playing this guy again next Saturday. So what's that over here? Oh, that's this dead dude. He's dead, Jim. Griffins? Griffins are aliens? Yes. Griffins. No, it's giraffes are aliens. But how you doing, giraffes? Hope you're having a great day. But yes, we will be, so Monday we're going to be playing No One Gets Out Alive, but it's going to be a slightly modified version. We're going to be playing the Endless Night one because that's what we accidentally started. We accidentally started it on Endless Night, which I didn't mean to do, but it's on Endless Night, so what you gonna do? Weekend off, yay! Yeah, No One Gets Out Alive is just kind of frustrating after a while. I mean, I get it. For people who like being subjected to that over and over and love the challenge of that, good on them. That's amazing. But it's the same. I guess I now feel the frustration of people who, you know, there's people online who will say, well, unless you play Interloper, you suck at the game. I'm in the same frustration mode of where people are like, well, unless you're playing No One Gets Out Alive, you're no good at the game. And it's like, well, you know what? Just play Interloper, play 5,000 hours of Interloper, and let's see what you say after that. So it's just, I get the frustration now of people who play on Stalker, Pilgrim, and Voyager when people come in and tell them they're trash because they aren't playing on Interloper. It's the same sort of feeling I get, I guess. Hello, Skylit. How are you? Where it's like, really? As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's the most important part of playing Long Dark, period. Whether you're playing on Pilgrim, Voyager, Stalker, Interloper, No One Gets Out Alive, Outer Loper, whatever you want to play it on, enjoy yourself. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing of playing Long Dark, is enjoy. Because there's so much to explore and so much to adventure in, so much to see. But we will be playing more No One Gets Out Alive. It'll be on Monday. It'll be on Monday. I regret to inform you we'll be back with it on Monday. So everybody seems to love it. So everybody seems to love it, but I have to dole it out in small doses so I don't lose my sanity. Boop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doo. I hope they come out with some good stuff for Long Dark soon. Hope they come out with like an update or something. How you doing, Jendo? Hello, hello. You had no idea you got a gifted sub. Well, you got a gifted sub. Look at that. You got a gifted sub. But how you doing today, Jendo? How is it going over there on the other side of the planet? The other side of the planet. Bear's dead, his pelt will be mine. Nice. Isn't that such a great feeling when you get the bear down? You have to think, Drunken Monkey. Well, we have some very generous viewers. Very generous viewers who are very generous in gifting out subs in the channel, so. That's a fresh venison right there. There, see, now we got everything organized there. Okay. All good watching soccer ball and having, watching some football and having some, about to have dinner. Nice. All right, we got the deer hides here. I need to put down the birch and the fresh rabbit pelt. Those are cured. This is sort of my mini base in this zone. As you can see, I got some hides here. I got some rabbit pelts here. I'm gonna grab a rabbit pelt that's cured and that. I think my gloves. No, is it my gloves or my hat? Oh, both of them. They both need a little repair. They both need a little repair. There we go. Ow. Gosh dang it. I need some nail clippers or something. Got a cuticle that's just like raw. You know when you get a cuticle, it's just like raw to the touch. Where it got like pulled or so, where it got like ripped or something by something, and now it's just raw. I got that. It hurts like crazy. Okay, so we got a couple things there. I got some arrowheads in here. I got some birch and maple to put in here. There we go. You have some arrow shafts. I could make some arrows. How many arrows do I have right now? Oh my goodness, Sorrow Schism! Sorrow Schism with 1, 2, 3 subs in the channel for 13! Sweet Reverie, Haggis, and Sky. Welcome to the Athpack. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. Give out some bear hides for all those. Thank you so much for not only being here, but Sorrow Schism, thank you for the 3 gifted subs in the channel. Appreciate that very, very much. How are you doing today? I'm mostly naked and afraid on my run now. Well, yeah. Naked and afraid is a fun way to go. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of water here, because I think, aren't we a little low on water? Yeah, we're a little low on water. Let's grab a couple pieces of coal. Do we have any more wood in here or anything? I'm gonna grab one more rabbit hide, one more rabbit gut. I think a trip to Camp Cabin and the dam is needed, yes. All I have is mucklucks. Wow. Yeah, I think you need to make a trip and go get some other stuff made up. Because, yeah, if all you have is mucklucks, you're in a bit of trouble, my friend. You're in a bit of trouble. It's gonna be fine, though. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Alright. Take my fresh venison with me. We're gonna head over to the bridge over here. At least we got a beautiful day out. Beautiful day for Pleasant Valley, anyway. You have 2 bear pelts, though? Nice. Yeah, getting those first couple bears and that first moose or 2 is really a key in any interloper, long dark type experience. The one thing I will say about No One Gets Out Alive is it sure makes you feel very happy to start playing Interloper again. Makes you go, wow, Interloper's not that bad. It's sort of like when you played Interloper for a while, and you then go back and play a Stalker game. You're like, oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff here on Stalker. When you know, but when you first playing Stalker, you're like, damn, there's not a whole lot of stuff on Stalker. I'm running out of supplies all the time. But once you play a bunch of Interloper and you go back to Stalker, you kind of are like, oh wow, there's a lot of stuff on Stalker. Same thing with No One Gets Out Alive. You play that for a while and you go back and play Interloper and you're like, holy crap, there's a lot of stuff. When really there's not that much stuff. There's not a lot of stuff on Interloper. I've never been over to this little hut over here. Well, and that's the thing, Bernice dog, is that it takes a while to get used to any of the difficulty levels. And we did not do too bad on our first No One Gets Out Alive attempt. We made it to 11 days. It was an unlucky wind and a wolf that took us out. We were protected. We were trying to get some food, and a wind came up and blew our torch out, and a wolf got us. So what you gonna do, you know? Good God, there's like nothing in here. That opened up a few things. That's nice. On Pilgrim, it's like going to the Long Dark theme park and have a surplus of Long Dark themed food and merchandise. Yeah, pretty much. But, you know, Pilgrim is a great way for people to learn the game, too. So, I would never discourage people from playing Pilgrim if they're struggling. Because, especially with, like, a new map or something, they could go and look around the map a little bit and enjoy it and check it out without having to worry about stuff eating their face every 5 seconds. So, Pilgrim's a very nice way to go. Just to relax. Just to relax and enjoy the scenery. Oh, wow. I way overthrew. Way overthrew that. Playing the game how you like is the most important thing. Yeah, you know. That to me is the most important thing. Because you gotta enjoy it. Oh, I was trying to get two at the same time. They were crossing. I could have actually got the double. I've never got a double before. There we go. Finally got him on the bounce. Bye-bye, Mr. Rabbit. It's like Project Zomboid. Yeah. I couldn't do Project Zomboid. My brain can't handle the isometric. There's just too much going on. I like watching it, but it's just like first-person shooter games. I'm not meant to play those. I'm not meant to play those, so... Yeah, I really wanted to like Project Zomboid because I'd heard really good stuff about its crafting system and all the good stuff that it has, but I just couldn't do it. I tried it and I returned it. I tried it out and I was like, yep, nope, I'm good. I tried it, now I'm returning it. What can you do, you know? Now we're doing the slow-mo way of mapping up the area. Probably could get a better map from the top of that waterfall, huh? Because a lot of the mapping comes down to your height and what you can see from where you're at. That's why it's always good to climb up on a rock or try to get a high vantage point or do something before you go mapping. Yeah, I really like watching Hawkeye play Project Zomboid. I just don't like the isometric view of it. That was my biggest complaint with when I played The Flame and the Flood, is I hated the isometric view. For some reason, my brain just can't wrap itself around that. For whatever reason, my brain just cannot wrap itself around it. And so I just couldn't stand it. And I think if Project Zomboid was a first-person game, I probably would be totally down with it, because it looks like it has a lot of cool crafting, a lot of cool things you can do in it, but I just couldn't get over the view. And some games are like that for everybody. There's certain things that you just can't get over. I know Hadrian like, gave up on Long Dark because of the pursuit music for a little while. He just could not handle how the pursuit music hit. How it would basically interrupt everything in the game to have a wolf pursue you. And have the pursuit music play. I know with, Stranded Deep, I could never handle the reticle UI where all of your inventory was on a heads up reticle. I could never handle that. Hey, look at that. Let's build a little fire here. There's things about games that we just can't get over.
Come on.
Well, that's the big problem with it, Owl Nuggets, is that it interrupts the ambient music in the game to play the pursuit music, and that's very disjointed and frustrating. It's very frustrating. It's like, really? There's ambient music going on, don't interrupt it. I mean, I understand why they do it, because it would sound really weird to have, like, two tracks playing at the same time. So I understand why they do it, I just don't like that it happens. But I've gotten used to it, so I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. Can't do a damn thing about it now. I don't think they're gonna change it back anytime soon. I wish they would give us a toggle button where we could actually toggle that music off if we wanted to. Kind of like how I can't stand Rust for the life of me, solely because your character's persistent even when you log off. Yeah, I've heard that's a problem with that game. And people just come and do things to you. Mean things to you.
Too much stuff to carry.
I like games where I can leave it for a week and be fine. Well, but see, that's the thing too, Bernie's dog, is that a lot of people are just like that. They are
too heavy.
Not passive. God, what's the word I'm looking for? Good God, it sucks getting old. Not passive players, but they basically, they just don't want to play all the time. They aren't hardcore everyday players. Casual players, there we go. Jeez Louise. And they just want to play it a little bit here and there and enjoy it. Casual, intermittent. Yeah, they just want to play it here and there and be, you know, have fun with it, but they don't want to be married to the game. They don't want to have to play it every day. I mean, but you gotta understand, video game companies want you to play it every day. Why do you think games like Red Dead Online has daily missions? Daily missions are a big thing because they want you to play every single day. They want you to be wedded to that game. They want you to be like, you know, playing it all the time.
I feel so tired.
Because the more you're playing it, the more chance you have, the more chance you have of buying their stuff in the game. Because they want to sell you things in the game. They want to sell you skins for some reason. I still do not understand skins. I swear to God, I will go to my grave never understanding skins. I mean, now I understand upgrades. And I understand why people would buy upgrades, because upgrades actually make things you have work better. I will never understand skins. Ever. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. For something that's just appearance. An appearance item, I would never pay cash for. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Skins is a way to look cool. Yeah, I don't get that. But then again, Quack, I've never wanted to be cool, so... I never cared about my car looking cool. I never cared about my clothes looking cool. I never gave two craps about it, so... That may just be that may just be me, though. I just don't get it. I mean, when I played EverQuest 2, I would go questing for a month and a half to get a full set of the same type of armor.
Can't feel my feet.
So that it would look cool. I love doing that. That was like fun of the game for me. It's like, oh, I know if I go here and I camp this mob for a while, he's got like a 5% chance of dropping this arm piece or this leg piece that'll complete my set. I spent money on unturned cosmetics, but I'm talking like 30 cents or something. Oh yeah, Bernie's dog, I just don't get it. I just have never understood it. I've never understood it. Not want to be cool kind of makes you cool, though. Yeah. No, I was total nerd, Quack. I was a total nerd. Nerds. Total nerd in high school. Total nerd in high school. Now, again, as long as you're spending your own money and you're not harming anybody with it, spend your money on skins all you want. I don't care. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Well, see, the thing is, Owl Nuggets, nerds aren't cool. Nerds are not cool. We never have been cool. We've been co-opted by a bunch of people who now call themselves nerds who are not nerds. Never were nerds. In fact, they were probably the people that made fun of, laughed at our Star Wars and our Knight Rider and our Airwolf and our A-Team and our comic book characters. They're probably the ones that made fun of us for liking that stuff back in the day. And now they've co-opted it, and they're trying to run around pretending like they've liked it all their life. No. It's fine. You're welcome in the fandom, but don't pretend like you are, don't pretend like you are the fandom. Don't pretend like you are the people who made it what it is, because you aren't. You guys, caught the train because it got cool to be in on that sort of stuff. But nerds have never been cool. That's the fun part about it, is nerds were counterculture. Nerds were counterculture in a different way. I mean, you had your stoners, you had your rebellious goth people, but nerds were kind of their own counterculture as well. They kind of were their own thing as well, because they didn't conform to the norm, and they got made fun of for it too. I mean, just like the stoners and stuff. Nerds are Bernie's dog. Nerds are way cool to other nerds. There's nothing more fun than getting together with fellow nerds. Because, now with nerds, we go on who knows the most. we play the game. We play the game of who knows the most about Star Trek, or who knows the most about Farscape, or who can do the most quotes of this show. Nerds are awesome. Yeah, nerds are cool to other nerds for sure. But we were never cool back in the day, that's for sure. We were never cool back in the day. I think we got tolerated in later times. We got tolerated in the later 80s, but 70s to 80s nerds were kind of on the outs. Star Wars versus Star Trek? Oh, jeez. See, that's hard though, because honestly, to me, comparing Star Wars and Star Trek is kind of like comparing apples and oranges in a way. They have some similarities. You eat them, but there's a lot of difference between the two, and both of them have good things and bad things about them. I'm the weird guy who hoards military gear to most people. But as soon as I meet dudes who are into the same stuff, it's like, yo, dude, that's some sick gear you have. I'm jealous. Yeah, exactly. You gotta find a crowd that fits with you. Why do you think I worked in comic book shops for so many years? That was my crowd. I mean, I started working in comic book shops when I was 15. When I was 15, and I worked in comic book shops till I was like 22, 23. So till early 90s. Because those were my people. Those were the people I felt comfortable around. Those were the people I liked to hang out with. Those were the people.
Drop any of this gear.
That was my crowd. They're the ones that just accepted me for who I was, and we just had fun together. Bernie's dog, I would say, dang, dude, that's some sick gear. I'm jealous, too. I've always liked military gear and stuff. I always thought it was kind of cool. Well, the 0,000 nerds, I can tell you, it still wasn't cool then. Oh, okay, well, there you go. They're still not cool. Still not cool. I think, though, that over time, whatever is cool and not cool kind of changes. I mean, it all shifts. It's all a matter of perspective and what time frame you're living in. Because things that were cool back in the day are not cool anymore, and things that were uncool back in the day are now very cool. All a matter of perspective. I got some rare stuff gear-wise. Ooh, nice. What is probably your rarest thing you have, Bernie's dog? If you had to pick one thing out,
so cold in my life.
What's probably the rarest thing you got? Dang, that blizzard is frigid out there. So inside the cave with no wind, it's negative 31. Negative 91 outside. 92. Negative 92. Old Marine Force Recon. CQBE AVS plate carrier easy. Oh wow. So what is that? Soul Leader, have a good lurk. Stay in good health too, my friend. What is a CQBE AVS plate carrier? Never mind, I'll look it up. now you want me to. Now you got me wanting to see it. Oh, okay. It's military vest, basically. Military vest. Okay, gotcha. It's one of those vests that you see them wear that has all the pouches and stuff they put stuff in. It's also armor plated, or I guess can you put armor plates? You can put armor plates in that, right? It's an armored vest system, yeah. Yep. So in other words, boys and girls, this looks something like this. There you go. I mean, it's probably an older one than that, but it looks something like that. Oh God, Lexi! Right as I did that, Lady Lexi, thank you for the 9 months. It's a Kevlar vest with pouches for 2 plates. There you go. I will replay that in just a second. We'll do a little dance just for you.
I might have to drop some gear.
Well, but it's a similar type thing, right? It's similar to that. I mean, that's what it pulled up when I did it. That's what. Oh, there we go. Oh, so it's not that? It's just a Kevlar vest. Well, Bernice, you can put it up in the Discord if you want. Lady Lexi, thank you for the 9 months. If you want to, Bernie's dog, you can always go over to the Discord and put a picture of it up there if you want to. You need to get your... I know, I need to get my arm exercises in. We got to get all pumped up here. So yeah, you can always put it on the. You put a picture of it on the Discord. I'd love to see it. I seriously, I really, truly would. That'd be very cool to see. Then I can see the actual thing you got. Othan, how you doing? Hello, Othan. Okay, calm down now. Jeez Louise, I thought that storm was gonna last forever. Good God, it was negative 97 out. Negative 97. All right, we got some mapping to do right around here, don't we?
Gotta go.
So we are right here. Gotta go up in here and map. We gotta go up over here and map. Jeez Louise, we got a lot of mapping to do. Sort of want to head towards the north here. That direction. Hot and sweaty. Cooked on the smoker for folks that are supposed to be here soon. Oh, nice. Yum. Got kind of a mapping mission going on right now, boys and girls. Oh, good. We can get up here. Nice. That'll give us a little bit of height. Hopefully this will give us a little more map area too. And we're now cold. Okay, that gave us a good area. It gave us a good area. We need to go over this direction though. And we need to go over that away.
Damn. I'm freezing.
I know. Jeez Louise. Take a chillus pillus. Yours hot and sweaty. This guy's freezing. Nobody ever's happy. See. Cold and rainy. Cold and rainy here. But other than that, it's not too bad. Not too bad otherwise. Can I get up this by chance? Really? Seriously? See if we can walk it around this way. Nope, doesn't look like it. Maybe we can get around this side and go up. Oh, look at us. Yeah, baby. Overall, there was probably an easier way to get up on top here that I'm not even going to. Woo! Hey, we made it up top. There's probably like a super easy way to get up here, and I just like mount and go to the whole thing just for no reason, no reason whatsoever. It's in real life, general. Okay. I will go take a peekaroo in just a momento. Alright, that does nothing for me. Okay. Hey, there's a dead body here. Never searched this guy. You are using the Bethesda method of bunny hopping up the side of a mountain. I don't know about the Bethesda way because I've never played many Bethesda games. I never got into the Fallout games. It just never was my thing. All right. Ooh, it's cold out there. Okay, so I wanted to go check out something on Discord real quick. Hold on a second. Let's check out the Discord. Let's go looking at the Discord. Let's go look. Okay, there it is. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Okay. So that's what it is. Very cool. So that is the... Is that the back? No, that's the front of it, right? And this is the back of it? Is that the back of it there, or is that the front of it? It looks like that might be the front. I'm not sure. Let's see what else we got in here. Ooh, when you decide to finally organize your cards by set. This is only Gen 1 cards. Oh wow, she's got all of her Pokemon cards out there. Worth between $800 and $1,000. What? Wow. Oh, wait and see. Howlin' Christmas, baby. Ooh, that's nice. Adrian put that up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. See, that's why I do not get on social media. I just get distracted. I forget things. Oh, yeah, we're streaming here, boys and girls. That's why I don't get on social media. Not only is it a nightmare, but it sucks me in. I am just the type of personality type that they like. Somebody just likes looking at stuff and going, okay, I'll look at these pictures for a while. Ooh, look at the pretty pictures. It's not good. Oh, ooh. It's not good, boys and girls. Not good. 800,000 bucks over for that though. Wow. So what year is that from? Does it have a year that that's from, or? Okay, so that's sort of between, sort of up the road here. Dang, nice get there. Made in 96, okay. I take it they're pretty hard to find now. Let's get a reading on where we're at. Yeah, we got to go up above the falls here. Getting this area mapped is pretty tough. Yeah, they're pretty rare from what I gathered. Alright, let's just see what we got here. Oh, that did it. That did it pretty good. But it says Force Recon and Fast were the main people that used them back then. Marine Special Forces.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
But they're special in a good way. They aren't special like they need, like, help. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a birch bark tea. Just so we can get a little health back. Oops, I need to fix my stuff and make a bandage and fix myself. Special as in they can't talk about what they did, yeah. Shh. We did the things we cannot speak of. Woo, Shanzo! With the 10 month. $10-month resub. Thank you so much, Shanzo, for that 10-month resubberoo there. I cannot get up this hill, can I?
One just resubscribed for 10 months. Unicorn, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you so much, Shanzo. I do appreciate that very, very much, my friend. Well, well, well. I say we find a spot right up here and build a little fire. It is very cold, and we've lost a lot of health. The good news is we can get a Maglin's fire started, which is nice. And by the way, boys and girls, please, 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 make sure to go check out all the members of our stream team.
Come on.
Gameslift and I started a stream team up. Please go check them all out. Give them some love. They're all amazing, awesome streamers. We got 17 members right now. 17 members right now, so... Alright. Let's go throw some coal in there. A little reclaimed wood. There we go. Beautiful. But yes, please go check out all of our stream team members. And give them all some love. They're really awesome streamers. They really truly are. I'm gonna drink one of those and drop a tea. Just making pork schnitzel and homemade coleslaw. Ooh, yum! Homemade coleslaw is the best, Rogue. The homemade stuff's just so much better than anything you can buy store-bought. Store-bought stuff just kind of garbage comparatively, you know? Once you have the homemade, you're like, yeah, I'm not going back to store-bought. No, that's not gonna fly. I don't think the bear is spawning over here. I've never seen the bear over here by the tower, so. Alright. A few more minutes before that's done. Okay, it's just hot now. Where am I at on water? Let's just get warm. Let's just get nice and warmed up. Homemade schnitzel too? Oh, wow. Okay. So you're going homemade on everything. Yum. Can I come over? I want to come over and have some. Alright, we're heading right up the road here. If we get up on top of one of those two rocks, I think we'll be able to do it. So, okay, do I shoe goo these Mickey Mouse boots? Oh. I'm too hot to cook already. Gonna be a long summer. It's too hot to cook already. It's gonna be a long summer. Wow. If I don't, those get more cracked over time. Yeah, I would do it. I hate to say it, but I'd do it. Yeah. I would do it. It sucks because you know that they won't be like original anymore. But if they're just gonna get more cracked over time, Bernice, I just do that. Yeah, I'd glue them up and just deal with it. You know, be like, well, I'm gonna enjoy them. So what? I mean, if you're going for like a, you know, value type thing, you'd probably be like, okay, I'm not gonna glue them because that's gonna ruin the value, and you just like hermetically seal them somewhere so they wouldn't take any more damage. Put them in a hermetically sealed mayonnaise jar on Mrs. McGullen's porch. Yeah, if you're more worried about them not being destroyed, do it. Just do it. I don't think I ever got the exit cave out of here. Maybe just go sleep in there tonight. Yeah, if you want to be able to use them when needed, I would just do that. I would just do that. Call it good. That's what I'd do. I think I'm gonna chill in here.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Hey, look, there's the cave system. Okay.
So cold.
Not anymore. Not cold anymore, buddy. Now we're in the cave. Now we're nice and warm. This actually is a pretty nice little cave in between Pleasant Valley and Winding River. I don't know if any coal has respawned in here. I don't think we've been away long enough. Oh, there's one coal. But it's a nice place to come and find some coal and stuff. So, all homemade in this house. Made some awesome pizza from a Polish starter a couple of days ago. What is a Polish starter? Is that a Polish starter? Is that Polish or is that Polish? What is a Polish starter? That didn't translate very well. I don't know what that. I honestly can say I don't know what that is. Oh, I want to buy that cairn. Oh, I want to buy that cairn too. I want to buy that one as well. Polish starter quicker than a sourdough. Oh, okay, okay. So it's sort of like a sourdough starter, but it's just a quicker version of it.
I need to drop something.
Gotcha. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, I want to buy that cairn too. I want to buy all these. I want to buy all the ones in here that you can't actually do anything with. I want to buy them all. Oh, here's some coal. Nice. Hoping we get a few in here. Usually one of these dead ends will have a lot of coal in it. That happened to be the one. Any long game tips? Really, Rogue, as you're going along, after the first couple hundred days, it's going to be hard to keep going. You just got to find things to do. Start mapping. Start exploring areas that you've never been to before. Go on little hunting expeditions. Set up mini bases in each of the zones. There's just a lot of things to do, but you have to make it up yourself. You have to sort of make your own adventure at that point. Mrs. Honeypot, hello, hello. How are you doing? Because that's the flip side of having a completely open world game where there is no direction. Is that, yes, in the first 50 to 100 days, you're sort of forced down a direction because you need to do certain things to survive. And you're so constantly moving around and looting and doing stuff and finding things and killing and getting a few animals, doing a forge run and all that sort of stuff, that you don't really have time to think about anything. But once you get all of those things kind of secured and in place, and there's not a lot of places left to go loot, and not a lot of places left to go explore, then you have to sort of start making your own kind of stuff up. Gonna run away on you, play some games myself. Have a great stream, Lenora. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later on. Have a good one. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. Just had a holiday in Skegness. to see my friends and family. Oh, I've been yawning all morning. That has nothing to do with you seeing your friends and family. After 2.5 years. Oh, wow. 2.5 years? Wow. That's a long time to not see friends and family. I don't know if I could go that long. Without seeing my family, especially. Friends, yeah, probably. But I'm not really a social kind of person. So family, though? Holy crap, I couldn't imagine that. Corona's a bag of doo-doo. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Rombill, how are you doing? It's going good, my friend. It's going good. Oh, my God. Something caught in my beard. My mustache. My mustache has something caught in it. Ugh. Alright. Get some sleepy poo. Oh, man. I woke up, I actually slept really well last night, but I woke up very tired this morning for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I slept too much? You know, when you sometimes sleep too much
stuff to carry.
You almost exhaust yourself the next day. Alright, where's the exit to this cave? How many of you have managed to steer clear of the road? I never got it. Or if I had it, I never knew. I either never got it, or never knew I had it. Which, honestly, is a very high possibility, probably. There's a lot of people who go asymptomatic and never even know they have it, so... I may have had it and never knew it. I mean, I've had days that I felt, you know, poorly over the last couple of years, but, you know... Every year I have days that I feel poorly. Tyler, how you doing? Welcome to being 50 plus, right? There's days you feel poorly. There's not much you can do about it. There we go. But Tyler, how are you today? Hello, hello. And boys and girls, if you've not given Tyla a follow yet, she is a fellow Long Dark streamer and a member of the Pause Fellowship.
Well, I suppose you could have them with piercings, the pierced ears and stuff. Why not? That should be pretty easy to do.
Yeah, I have your basic ears piercings, but
yeah.
And
you can have them anywhere you want, just a silver.
Ear piercing, but
Yep.
I don't have,
I wonder where that conversation was going. Try 60 plus in my case. I know. I don't know where was that convo going there, Tyler. I was trying to figure it out if we were gonna get into some naughty piercings, some piercings in the naughties, naughty piercings. I didn't know where that convo was going, and then it just ended before it could even begin. So. You were talking about some naughty things. Well, you know, hey, naughty things have to be talked about sometimes. I totally get that. I totally understand that. Sometimes naughty things have to come up. Thank God it cut it off. Good. Good. Thank God it cut it off there. Tyler's like, thank goodness that clip got cut off. Let's play a bunch more Tyler clips and see what naughty things we can find. So boys and girls, if you like a naughty time, head over to Tyler's channel, give her a follow, find out more about piercings. Tyler's like, oh God, shut up, Atheenon. Shut up. I think this would be a good place to map. There we go. Someone had their ears pierced in the year 2000, you could call those ones naughty. Why would that be? I'm curious though. Why would they be called naughty if they had them pierced in the year 2000? You know, I never got this waterfall over here, so I think does this waterfall have a name? I think this waterfall has a name. I can never remember all the names of the different places around here. Maybe this waterfall does not have a name. Yes, it does. It's the Cascading Falls. Oh, knots. Yes. Okay. I got it now. I forgot you Brits call zeros knots. I forgot you Brits call zeros knots. It's like 2 not.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Forgot about that. I heard a British guy talking the other day say 0.05. I was like, what's a 0.05? And I was like, oh, it's a 0.05. Just not naughty, just naughty, not. Oh. Oh, so you say oh? Okay. Well, there was some British guy I heard talking the other day who was saying not. It's like 5.05. But it may just be a different... It may just be a different part of Britain, too. You know, there's regional things, regional dialects. What is that up there? Just a stone. I thought it might be a body. The 2002 to 2009 is the naughties. The boots won't look pretty, but functional beats damaged. Yes, it does. I want him right there. That way I could do this. Boop him in the snoot. Boop. Not the first one. Not the other one.
It worked.
Add that to it. I tried my first 500-day loper and totally died on day 2. Well, it takes a while. And, you know, you'll get it. You'll get it. It just it takes everybody a while.
All I could think about is food.
Doing anything in Long Dark takes a while. I mean, I'm sure that we'll eventually get good at no one gets out alive. We'll see down the road. I mean, we'll play it again on Monday and see how we do. But, I don't know how we'll do. We may just suck and not have any luck at all, so that could be the case as well. I don't need any more guts. I just need the meat. I just need the meat. I got a nice wolfy hug, so it was a good thing it killed me. Sometimes death is a sweet release from the long dark. I think he's playing on Stalker, Miss Honeypot, and I think Bernie's dog is playing on Stalker and has the Mucklux, if I'm not mistaken. That gave me a nice open area. Cool, cool. Let's run up the road here a little bit, get another mappy map in. Did we not get that warm by our fire? I guess maybe we weren't by the fire long enough to get warmed up. That sucks. Oh, your Mickey Mouse boots. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the Mickey Mouse boots. I thought we were talking about Long Dark still. I thought we were still talking about Long Dark. I'm just gonna drink a herbal, birch bark tea just cause. It'll keep us warm for a little bit. You like Mucklux? You looked into buying a pair, but they're not cheap. No, I would imagine they aren't. They're really, they look really good though. So my wife is American, and she was having biscuits, gravy, and sausage. To us UK Ireland folks, that sounded really weird. Oh, biscuits and gravy. Oh, and sausage. Yum. Yum. Oh my god, that's so good, Rogue. Especially if you get like really good gravy, with it. Oh, some spicy gravy, just a little bit of spice, and a little bit of spice. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, homemade too. Oh yeah, biscuits and gravy is so good. Biscuits and gravy is like comfort food. That is totally down home comfort food. Especially if the biscuits are like fresh buttermilk biscuits and they're all crumbly to the touch. Now I'm just making myself hungry. This is the picnic area, which we've never been to yet. I don't think we've been here. Nope, this would have been gone if I had been here before. Picnic spot. It's a picnic spot. Square sausages with tatty scones and fruit pudding. Miss the Scottish breakfast house. It's like bangers and mash, I guess. Yeah, I guess in a way you could say that. I guess in a way it could be like bangers and mash.
Can't feel my hands.
Alright. Got that all mapped up. Gonna head over to our cave, which is over here.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I know, buddy. You always like to complain about the pack getting too heavy. Just had a week of English breakfast, but now I want the Scottish breakfast. Square sausage with patty scones and fruit pudding. That sounds good, though. U.S. biscuits are not the same food that the UK has as biscuits. Well, Aren't UK biscuits actually cookies? Aren't UK biscuits actually like a flat, like a hard cookie? Isn't that what a UK biscuit is? If I'm not mistaken? I'm probably wrong, but... I'm probably wrong, because I usually am. Biscuits are cookies, yes. Now, are they all cookies, or do you actually have cookies as well? Or are all cookies called biscuits? That's the one thing I've always wondered. Is there all cookies called biscuits, or is that just a type of cookie that you have that's a biscuit? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, so eating sausage and gravy over cookies sounds disgusting. That'd be like, I'm gonna have sausage and gravy over my chocolate chip cookies. Yum! You call cookies... Call cookies biscuits, but we also have cookies like chocolate chip. Okay. But are chocolate chip cookies called biscuits as well, or not? All are biscuits in our fam, okay. India differentiates between cookies and biscuits. Cookies are more granular and have chocolate chips, nuts, etc.
Come on.
Okay. All I know is cookies are delicious. Cumberlands are the bomb. What's a Cumberland? A Cumberland sausage. So what is a Cumberland sausage? Now see, you're teaching me all about this food. Good God, you're gonna make me hungry here. Yeah, I think here in the States we have like, I think they're all called cookies, but there are different kinds of cookies. There's like shortbread cookies, which are like the really small, like flat ones. And then we have, you know, like chocolate chip and sugar cookies and stuff like that, that are more, that have more, they're softer and have more texture and stuff too, so. Shortbread biscuits, there we go. Yes, we have the shortbread, biscuits, cookies, whatever they may be. Hey, let's, you know, Rogue, you guys invented the language, so you guys get to call it whatever you want. Cumberland is so long that it comes in a loop on the plate. Wow. Yeah, you guys invented the language. You can call it whatever you want. We're just bastardizing it for our own usage at this point. We have no right to do anything and say it's the right way, because we've taken from everybody's language at this point. English, German, French, Russian, probably Spanish too, probably everything. We take it all, baby. No, but nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. I've seen this part of a cooked breakfast where the baked beans and everything else sits in a hole in the middle. I can't imagine having baked. See, for me as a as a person from America, baked beans are like something you have with like barbecue at night. Baked beans are never a breakfast food. Are beans really like a major breakfast food? That is so weird to think of. Because I love baked beans. Don't get me wrong. I have baked beans out in my fridge, I have baked beans out in my cupboard right now. I just never think of them. I always think of heating them up and having them for a little, you know, having them with my hot dog, or maybe a baked beans and a hamburger and some baked beans. Usually if there's a potluck, somebody will bring a big pot of baked beans. I've never had them for breakfast though. I think Sandy, that's the thing, is I've never thought of them as a breakfast food per se. All right, we did a pretty good job. We got all that mapped up. There's a little bit here that we're missing, but I don't care. I've never ever had beans on toast. I've heard of that, but I've never had it. Cheese, strong cheddar, melted on toast with baked beans on top. I will have to try that.
It's making me feel tired.
Because I love toast. I love cheese. I love baked beans. I've never thought of putting those three together on a piece of toast. It never crossed my mind to do that. I don't I don't have any Worcester though. Beans on toast is great. Beans, they're baked. These are baked beans, right? These are baked beans. These are baked beans, right? These are like the ones that have the one that used to have nice little they used to have beans and ham, and now they have like one little sliver of pork in them. They're the pork and beans that don't really have pork in them. They're more of a pork flavor than actually having pork. I'll have to try it. Worcester sauce. Worcester. Worcester. It's Worcester to us Americans. Heinz must make a fortune on you guys eating baked beans for breakfast. Worcester. I know it's Worcester. Worcester. It's Worcester or something like that. I know, I'm pronouncing it wrong just to be contrary. Pronouncing it wrong just to be a contrary little turd. I thought this no pork was more of a long dark legend. Never knew that's how the in real life ones were too. Well, no, they'll have like one little tiny cube of pork inside their Rombule. My brother and I used to always fight over who would get it too. My brother and I would always fight over who got the yummies. I know they do, buddy, but we got a deer down here that we'll come and do something with tomorrow. Beans means Heinz. Okay. I didn't know that. If making beans for barbecue, I always make extra bacon. Proof there is meat. Yes, proof. It's proof there is meat inside of them. You escaped my clutches, you evil little thing.
Too cold.
I'm getting hungry too, Rogue. Gosh dang it. I'm getting hungry too. See, I like not having to worry about being cold and like...
Feeling so drained.
I know you are, buddy. I know you are. Throw up our stream team there again. Please, everybody, go give all of our stream team members a follow. Check them all out. They're all awesome and amazing. I think we got a couple streamers on right now. Yep. Me and One and Only and Gameslift and Wicked Viking are all on right now. Go check us all out. Go give us all follows. Go give us some love. And this Friday, we're going to be, this coming up Friday, we're going to be doing some group stream stuff. We're probably going to play a little bit of Crab Game with our stream team members, and maybe we'll open it up to members of the audience. I'm not sure if we plan that or not. But then we'll be also playing some Jackbox party games after that, which is always a lot of fun. The Jackbox party games are always fun to play. And you as the audience members can join in those as well. Even if you can't actively participate, you can still participate in them. So the Jackbox games will be also on Friday, which should be just a lot of fun. It's always fun to do those. Alright, let's get some sleep. Oh, I need to drop some things here. There we go. Drop all that stuff. We are super duper tired, aren't we? Oh, let's get some food real quick. I don't need the frozen rabbit.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I don't want the rabbit meat yet right now. I want the wolf meat. There we go. I slept in today, but my kid was up early after having slept in the hammock in the yard during the light rain last night. Yeah, it rained like crazy here last night. Holy crud. It was so loud last night, Faith. It was crazy. Bacon wrapped beans. Oh my god, Chris. Good lord, y'all are making me hungry now. Y'all are making me starving here. I mean, all I had today so far was a bowl of cereal and some toast. And now you're making me regret that decision. Yeah, I mean, good god. Get some food? No, I ate this morning, so I'm good. I'm good. All this talk of beans, though. May just have to go dig out some beans somewhere. Alright. Mr. Rabbit. Come here, Mr. Rabbit. Ah, have some Sobe. I wish I could have some Sobe. Wish I could have some Sobe. You know, Sobe has not been around Mrs. Honeypot now in almost 9 months. Almost 9 months there's been no Sobe around. Pepsi basically just said, nope, it's done. It's gone. It's over.
Looks like I made it through another night. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I guess I never came here early and checked anything out. Yep, it's just gone. It's just gone. Makes me very sad. My wife raves about barbecue beans. I'm not too sure. Barbecue beans are good. Get a little extra barbecue sauce in there. Those can be yummy. I guess that's why I never did this. There we go. He needs new lines to speak, Rumbiel. He's been saying the same things over and over again forever. He sort of has, hasn't he? Wow, look at that sunrise. Look at that sunrise right there. Absolutely beautiful. A bit like dandelion and burdock in the UK, we looked in all the supermarkets, could only find it in the chippy.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I have no idea what any of those words are. The fish and chip shop. Oh, okay. I have no idea what a chippy is. It's a fish and chip shop. Okay, gotcha. Is that just is that a local slang for a fish and chip shop? I take it.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm bored.
Oh jeez. Oh, Faith.
It's not beans on toast, but it has bacon and cheese. Enjoy.
Thank you, Faith, for the gift of Wendy's Bacon Madness. I'll have to find a local place. There is actually a place around. Thank you, Faith, so much for the food. Wendy's Bacon Madness will soon be coming to me. I need to get my no, that's not it. There we go. Treat stream. There we go. It's going to be a little while. It says it's going to take 1 to 2 hours depending on where we're at. But thank you, Faith, so much. I appreciate that. Oh, look, there's a birch over here. There's a birch over here. Look at that. Let's grab a few of these. I wish that deer died closer to all these fir branches. That'd be nice to take those out. Of course, he died all the way over here, away from the fir. Little turd. Turkey butt. Hey, at least we can get a Maglins fire. Oh, heck yeah. What happens if you don't harvest the sapling? Does it become a tree over time? No, it does not. It always stays a sapling. It'll stay a sapling from this day forward.
Come on. It worked.
All right. So. Okay, good. Let's throw a piece of coal on there. And let's harvest up this deer real quick. And use my hacksaw to quarter it, which is a newer thing. You used to not be able to use your hacksaw to quarter animals. Now you can quarter animals with a hacksaw. Which is very strange. Like I said, you used to never be able to do that. Now you can. I don't know why. Oh, I forgot I had those 2 pieces of rabbit meat on me, too. Summon a lich, man. Yeah, unlike some games, it never grows up. It never quite gets big enough to become anything. Alright, we'll eat that piece of deer meat down.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Eat that piece of nice rabbit meat down. Drop those. Get 2 more quarters here. The nice thing about saplings is, much like cattails, they never really truly go away or anything. Did I pick up that piece of rabbit meat I had cooking there? I did, didn't I? What a goober. What a big dummy I am.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Yes, we are. Thank you for reminding me there, sir. Thank you for the reminder, buddy. Let's throw the rabbit in there. Throw that in there. Put a few more sticks on here. Be cool if saplings grew into trees. If you live 10 years or something. That would be interesting for sure. That'd be a long play. That's one thing I do like with like Medieval Dynasty is that the trees do grow back after time, which is kind of cool. Oh, jeez Louise. Goonie for sure is gifting a tier 1 sub to the Great Prince.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to the Great Prince.
Oh, Goonie, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub gift there. Appreciate that very much, my friend. I hope you're having a great day. Your 83rd gifted sub in the channel. Is this Goonies Never Die or wait a second? I have been well, Goonies. I have. Did you change your name by chance? I'm so confused right now. I have been good, Goonies. I have.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
There's another viewer with the name Goonies as well, so. This is the artist formerly known as Black Filtration. Oh! Okay, I was gonna say, I thought I recognized the name from somewhere. Did you, like, tell me you were changing your name to like that? I can't remember. Well, if you guys have not gone over... Oops. And given Goonies a Goonie for show a follow, please do so for the artist formerly known as Black Filtration. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Melee, bitch.
I heard that in my game and it scared the crap out of me. The COD days. Melee, bitch. I loved how calm you were there too. You're just like, melee, bitch. Oh, that was too good. Analyst, how you doing? So you got your name all officially changed now. You're all good to go. Well, that is awesome. Feed, how are you doing, buddy? Oh, I know you're cold, my friend. Had to change my name and scorch the earth. Yeah, you know, some days you have to do that. Sometimes you have to do that, my friend. Well, Goonie, I hope it all goes well for you. Please, everybody, go give him a follow. Check him out. Long time friend and supporter of the channel, and all around good guy and a good streamer as well. So give him some lovin's. Give him some lovin's. You're last playing Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. You know, I've not. Are the Uncharted games fun? Are the Uncharted games good? Have I played Tavern Master? I've not played Tavern Master. Are the Uncharted games good though? What are they? What are they like? If you had to compare Uncharted to another game, what would you compare it to? I have not played Tavern Master though, no. Action adventure similar to the newest Tomb Raider games. I've never played. I played the original Tomb Raider game. I played the original Tomb Raider way back in the day, like first gen Tomb Raider. Wasn't it on like Xbox or PlayStation or something? With the really blocky graphics. Like really blocky graphics. Is build and run a medieval tavern. I find it kind of relaxing. Ooh, that sounds kind of like fun. And what's it called? Tavern Master. You are the master of the tavern. Now I am the master. When I left you, I was but a drink pourer. Now I am the master of the tavern. Ah, look at that. Nice organization. Okay, so, Tavern Master. They have a prologue demo for free if you fancy playing it. Okay, hold on a second. That's what I say. Woo! Yeehaw! Tavern Master. Oh, it's isometric view. Oh god, that's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, as long as it's not too bad, isometric. It's all about managing your medieval tavern. You start with a very small room. Okay, let's just watch the... Oh, I probably should not play the volume because it's gonna copyright strike me. So you get people who come in, and what, you gotta serve them drinks or something in a timely fashion or something? Okay, okay. Design and build your own medieval tavern. Oh, you can even get like a little band. Okay. Very positive reviews so far. So it's similar to Frostpunk. I very much doubt Tavern Master is similar to Frostpunk or Dyson Sphere Program. I very seriously doubt it. Okay, well that's kind of cool though. I like it. I like the look. I might have to check that out. I play the music, but unfortunately it'd probably get me a copyright claim on YouTube, which is just annoying. But it happens. What can you do? I didn't see the prologue demo though, so... Gosh dang it. All yawny and crap. Okay. Keep my stuff open so I can see my messages. Repair a couple of my clothing. No, just set up the day, balance the books. I'll go look for it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the free prologue. All I saw was the $14.99 version, which $15 for a game's not bad. 15 bucks for a game is like right in that sweet spot where it's like low enough that it makes me consider it, and high enough where I'm like, I'm not sure. I gotta think about it for a little bit longer. $10 is right at that spot where I'm like, I don't care. And $5 is like, why don't I own this game already? It's $5. Maybe you're iron deficit, that's why you're tired all the time? That could be. Or it could be that I stay up way too late watching shows and then don't get enough sleep. Or it could be that I stay up way too late watching Eureka last night and didn't get enough sleep. That never happened. But yeah, it could be because I'm iron deficient too. I never would I'd never count that out because that could possibly be as well.
I think I need to lay down.
Oh, Eureka was so good. Oh my god, I'm through the first 3 seasons of Eureka, Mrs. Honeypot. I'm just starting season 4, and that show is so good. Why don't they make... Oh, I know why they don't make shows like that anymore. Never mind. Eureka is on Amazon Prime. At least it's here in the US. That's the thing, is I don't know if in the UK it's on Amazon Prime or not. But here in the US it's on Amazon Prime, all five seasons, I think. God, that was such a good show. Such a good show. I love Joe. Joe is like one of my favorite characters in that show. And Taggart. I love Taggart. I love them all. Yeah, that's such a great show. If you've never seen Eureka before, boys and girls, it is an amazing show. It's a great show. They did such a good job with it. A little charcoal. Did I map here? I did, okay. So that's mapped up. Alright. But yeah, they have it on Amazon Prime. I don't know how much longer it's going to be on Amazon Prime. It could be gone any day, I suppose. But, you know, pretty much all the streaming services are like that. Anything that you find anywhere could be gone tomorrow. So. And thank you, Faith, again for the food. It's going to get here just in time for lunch. And what was the dude's name who was the lead? Colin Ferguson, I think his name was. He was really good too. Is it A Town Called Eureka? No. The show's just called Eureka. It's just called Eureka.
Never felt so cold in my life. Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
It's also on Peacock, I think. Ah. That's it right there. Eureka! It was on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's on the Sci-Fi Channel. Oh, you have to buy it over there? What? What? What a jip. What a jip. I'd sue. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime here. I swear to God, at least it was. Did they take it off in the last... I mean, I was watching it last night. Are they now charging for it? No, Eureka's on Amazon Prime. It's included. It's included in American Prime. Yeah, I don't know why. That is so weird. It probably just has to do. Yeah, when the Sci-Fi Channel used to be awesome. Yeah, they used to have great stuff on Sci-Fi Channel. Now it's just garbage. Now they can barely put a show together. They used to have great shows on Sci-Fi Channel. Like really good shows. It was like a nerd's paradise back in the day, Unknown Seeker. They had like really out there shows too, like stuff that you would never wasn't Warehouse 13 a sci-fi show? Was Warehouse 13 a sci-fi show as well? Yep, it was. Okay. Yeah, now they're all owned by Peacock. Now they're owned by
sandpaper.
Now they're all owned by Peacock. That's why they suck. Because whatever it is, NBC doesn't know how to make a show. Let's just be honest. Network televisions don't know how to make shows. The only way they know how to make shows is, oh, this makes us a lot of money, so we'll keep making this crappy show that just appeals to the masses and will die and nobody will ever care about in the future. Because it makes us a lot of money right now.
Too heavy.
Oh, that looks cold out there. Oh, they used to have great miniseries, Saturday night anime movies. They used to have all sorts of good stuff on Sci-Fi Channel. That was the only. Okay, so my family did not grow up with cable at all. You know, I was born before cable was even around. My grandma was cool because she had a cable box, the one that you actually had to switch the channel. It was like a long box, probably about this big. It was thin, and you had to actually move the thing to change the channel on it. And I thought my grandma was so cool because she had cable. We just had basically the 4 or 5 basic channels, all the way up until I was like 16, so 1986, 87. And then I wanted to get cable, and so I actually went to work and bought cable for our family because I wanted it. And Sci-Fi Channel was one of the reasons. 92 to 99, yep. 92. And then, yeah, Sci-Fi Channel came out, so I definitely wanted that. That was back in the day when you actually had to pick. That was back in the day when you had to pick and choose which channels you wanted to get. Which package you wanted to get, because it'd be like, this package will come with this channel, this channel, this channel, and this channel. And you had to pay for each individual channel. Yeah, that was fun. I have a lot of torches. Let's break some of them down. Well, Rogue, my mom and dad didn't want cable. I wanted it, so I was told if you want it, you need to go out and pay for it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna go get the cable. I'm gonna have it. And that's when that's before cable was like at every house. They actually had to come and run a cable line to our house just to get the cable hooked up. It was a big involved process back then. You just didn't have ready, no houses had cable. Okay, cable did not come standard in a house. You had to go get a line run from the street to your house to get your cable. Yeah, 4 channels. Well, we had 2, 6, 8, 12. And if you were lucky, you could get on the UHV. There was a special thing. There was a special thing you could get on, and you could tune it like a radio tuner, and you could possibly pick up channel 13, and you could possibly pick up channel, I believe it was 49, which always came in really fuzzy. We had 2, 6, 8, and 12, and and then we had channel 10. Channel 10 was public broadcasting. Channel 10 was public broadcasting, so.
Need to find some place
But
to escape this
Channel
cold.
10 is also where they broadcast Doctor Who. That's how I got my first introduction to Doctor Who. Oh crap, it's really cold in here. I didn't realize it was so cold in here. Holy crud. I've been doing all this stuff going, I'll just chill in here for a bit. Okay, I want to warm up a little bit before we go out. Good old UHF. Well, you know when everything else goes down, UHFs will still flow. When all the other technology goes down, radio signals, ham radio, UHF, that'll all still be good. You'll still be able to do things. BBC 1+2, ITV, Independent Television, and Channel 4. We got an extra channel when they cut trees down across the road. A lot of it had to do with what signal to the sky you had, yep. Yeah, children today will never know the hardships of having to go up on the TV and move the dial, then try adjusting the antenna ears. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. And some days, Unknown Seeker, there were just channels you couldn't get. Do you think the bearskin bedroll's worth it? I think in the long run, yes. Once you have a lot of bearskins in the world and you're kind of comfortable, I think the bearskin bedroll is great to have. I would spend the first couple bearskins you have though on the coat instead, because it gives you that all the time bonus. And as long as you have a regular bedroll, you're going to be fine for sleeping purposes. Hey, Peachy Pills, hello, hello. You were the only kid. Oh yeah, I know too, Ms. Honeypot. I was too. Well, I had my brother, but I was the one designated to go up and hold the thing. Hold the, sort of move it around until my dad was like, okay, the picture's good now. Weight versus warmth on the bearskin gear. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I don't run double bearskin coats like a lot of people do. I just don't, I mean, right now it is negative 85 out. I don't care that I have a 25-degree warmth bonus, I'm still going to be cold. The bearskin coat helps me. I basically look at the clothing as something that'll help you in a cave or inside, and that's it. Because generally an interloper, when you're outside, there may be an hour or two at the very end of the night where you have 1 arrow down temps, but the rest of the time you're going to be freezing cold. Just get used to it. Just get used to it and you'll be a lot happier. There's the road.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Oh, we're already at the crossing. I was going to say, now we just have to walk down the road to get to the crossing. We're already there. Yay! Remember when you got a signal when you were holding the aerial, but as soon as you let go of it, it went away? Oh, yeah. That happened to me all the time, Rogue. I don't know if I had, like, lots of electrical stuff in my body that, like, caused those problems, but it always happened to me that way. I'd be holding it, it'd be fine. Same thing with the radio. Same exact thing with the radio. I'd hold the radio, it'd be perfectly fine. I'd let go, and it'd be like, nope. No signal for you now, sucker. But yeah, I mean, my grandma, she had one of those old school boxes for the cable that I thought was so cool. But you actually had to physically go up and change the channel on it. Your body's electrical impulse boosted the signal? Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I've always been told I'm very electric. Heyo. Ladies. We had a TV remote with a cable. Oh, wow. Well, we had a TV remote, too. It was called me. I was our TV remote. I really didn't leave much here. I usually don't leave a lot here. This is not my favorite place to go. I mean, it's good to have some food. I probably should have some water here, too, but I don't. My grandmother had one of the little push buttons on top for all the channels. Humans produce electricity. I wonder if larger animals produce more. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they do. You know, it's been a while since we went up to the Coastal Highway Cave. You should probably go up there and clear the coal out. I'm not going to really do anything with it, but it would give us a good source of, give us some good coal over on the other side when we go over there. Simply answer yes, yes. I don't know what I'm answering yes to, but yes! Alright, let's drop some sticks here. This place is pretty abandoned as far as, like, having anything in it. I've searched all these doors, searched all the drawers. And why didn't the Matrix use elephants or whales? Well, stick with the pain in, but human. Yeah, stick with the humans? That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, maybe it could be Mrs. Honeypot because so here's my theory on that, Mrs. Honeypot, is that they need humans to reproduce and keep the numbers up. And aren't elephant gestation times like really long? And human gestation times, although they're 9 months, they aren't as bad. 18 months. So, you know, it may be more of a population thing where they want to have a certain number, they need to have a lot. And honestly, humans kind of breed like rabbits. Let's just be honest about it. Oh wow, that's a big book. That's a big book. That one I already read. Oh, I do have a little water here. Okay, that's good. I'm not gonna read that book yet. But if they need less of them, I just don't think that. So I think the other reason, Mrs. Honeypot, is that, you know, they needed a lot of battery storage power right away, and there's 7-8 billion people on the planet, and 7 to 8 billion people probably output more than the total number of elephants on planet. Which at current stand is about 463,000 elephants. So there's 463,000 elephants. To make up for 7 to 8 billion humans, they would have to generate a massive amount of electricity beyond that. And they probably couldn't breed them quick enough where they would actually, like, be viable. There's my reasoning. There's my logic and reasoning for it. Can you imagine an elephant in a tube? Hey, they could have done it. They could have put an elephant in a tube. I don't see why not. Plus, I doubt there is much study into whale virtual reality. So what would whales do stuck in such small areas? Plus, we created them, and so they kind of modeled themselves after us. You tend to model yourself after your creator in that sense, I guess. But you do have a good point. After they get the humans in, why don't they have all the other... If humans are a giant battery, then why don't they have all the other animals in there as well? Everything from deer to elephants to cougars to jackrabbits to... I mean, gosh, you could probably put jackrabbits in there and have them be super batteries, because they reproduce like rabbits. But whales don't watch films, that is true. Whales and rabbits don't watch films.
Goddamn freezing.
The Matrix, Whale Elephant Edition. Why, then you could do like a Matrix Jurassic Park crossover. Matrix Jurassic Park crossover, where the whole reason that the Jurassic Park is being created is to make bigger batteries out of Tyrannosaurus Rexes for the Matrix to live on. The human batteries are failing. It's time for a Paleolithic revolution. Did I say that right? Paleolithic? Paleolithic? No, is it Paleolithic? Oh, don't give me any ideas. They already have beat those poor franchises to death. They need to get new franchises. Oh, they so need to get new franchises. But it's easier for them, Unknown Seeker, to just pump out the same stuff. I heard somebody talking about it the other day, and he was talking about, you know, the main thing that's frustrating about modern movies is that the CGI is worse than it was like 4, 5, 6, 10 years ago. The CGI and stuff 5, 10 years ago is leaps and bounds beyond what it is now. Why is that? Why do movies today look worse CGI wise than they did before? Have they become that lazy? That's the first thing I thought, is they're just lazy about it. They're just lazy about it. They just don't care. They're complacent and lazy. Hold on a second. No, but it won't answer my question. It won't answer my question. I tried to ask it how many BPUs Tyrannosaurus Rex can put out, but, you know. Little White Mouse, hello, no. Because they're trying too hard to be photorealistic, that's such a hard goal to achieve, because if it looks slightly off, the whole thing looks terrible, yeah. Well, and I think honestly, Little Blind Mouse, that all of the film execs have just been smelling their own farts for so long that they think they're all rose-colored, that they all smell like roses. They just don't know what's good or bad anymore. They don't know what's good or bad anymore. They don't understand that you don't need, well, the first thing is they need to start using more practical effects. That's why Lord of the Rings was so good, so popular, and the CGI in it worked, is because it did not rely completely on CGI. Now, compare that to the Hobbit movies of years later, which were not as good, which were CGI, like, just CGI messes. And that's why, is because they didn't use as much practical effects. They're also giving the CG departments too much to do and not enough time or budget. Yeah, well, rushing projects will do that. Rushing projects will do that. But everybody wants to make that quick buck. All the studios want the quick buck. They don't want to have to wait. They want the quick buck right away. Oh no, that's not mine. Okay. I keep looking for that food, Faith. I keep looking for the food. P Matthew 4K versus 2080p. Well, that's true too. That's true too. Just watching it in higher. Well, the thing is though that a lot of the CGI stuff is just not looking as good anymore. It just doesn't look as good anymore. They aren't taking their time on it. And it kind of shows. It kind of sucks. I wish they would. I wish they would just care. I wish they would just like care a little bit more. Instead of just throwing stuff out there and go, well, here you go. So here in the UK, Ireland, the Eurovision Song Contest will begin in 1 hour, 20 minutes. Ooh. Excellent. Now, are these original songs that they're doing? Are these original songs, Rogue, or are they, is it like almost American Idol? So it's original song. Oh, jeez. Holy crap, where'd he come from? Wow, he just was like, hello. I'm glad I was up on the rock. Every year original, okay. Was there a bear friendship? It was barely there, Mr. Ping. It was barely there. But how you doing, Mr. Ping? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being a first-time chatter. We'll try to be gentle and not scare you away too quickly. But if we do, I sincerely apologize for that.
Something's gotta go.
Eurovision's become so political, though, and the songs are more and more homogenous with the years. Yeah, you know, the nice thing about that analyst is that it'll all swing back. It'll eventually enough people will push back and be like, no, stop this BS. Because all political correctness is another form of censorship. That's all it is. And I am a big staunch supporter of no censorship. I don't think censorship should exist. Period. I think, you know, unless you're threatening somebody or you know, but mean talk is just something that just bothers me. That I don't understand that. It's, you know, does anybody remember the sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me? They're just words. They're just words. And they have no power over you except for the power you give them. So I've never understood that, but then again, I'm a big First Amendment free speech guy. So any curtailing of that I just get pissed off at. And that's all that PC-ness is basically curtailing speech in a different way without saying you can't say these things. We're telling you can't say these things. Always political, but Ukraine entry is the big fave. Oh, nice. I love the game. As soon as I buy a new machine, I buy the game. Oh, this game is awesome. Anyone waiting for the new episode? For episode 5? Well, it's probably not going to be out of here. It's not going to be out here this year. Not going to be out here this year, so. Rather than censorship of dangerous words, we should teach people to debate and consume information responsibly. Well, that's true too. Yeah. I remember debates. I don't remember dates. I didn't date much in school, so I remember debates back in the day. So, gonna watch Star Trek Next Gen with hubby. Oh, have fun. Next Gen is so awesome. That's so awesome. To verbal bullying in schools. Yeah, but I think see Unknown Seeker, I have this thing with bullying. And bullying, yeah, it's not good. I mean, it's not good. And and people shouldn't be bullied, but at the same time they shouldn't be coddled either. You have to find a good middle ground. Bullying still exists. Bullying will always exist. It's like the war on drugs. The war on drugs was a joke. You're never or the zero car accidents goal that cities have. It's a nice idea, but it's always going to be there, and it's never going to go away. You can mitigate it as much as possible. You can stop the worst offenders, but you can't coddle everybody at the same time. You have to find a good middle ground that accommodates. There's going to be bullying. I'm sorry, that's just always going to happen. I mean, they stopped bullying in schools, but now it's gone all online. They basically found another outlet. Now you hear about all the time these kids who are committing suicide because people are bullying them online, which is awful and horrible. But if you're afraid of that happening to your kids, get them offline. Don't let them go into chat rooms where they have no business being. Don't let them be online with their friends. You as a parent can control it. Don't buy your kid an iPhone at age 10. I don't know. Yeah, you know though, Unknown Seeker, most bullies that were bullies in high school never amount to anything in life anyway. That's the sort of joke that life plays on them. Most of them do not amount to a whole lot in life. Most of the time. Bullying comes. When I think of a bully, I think the best example of a bully is like a guy like Bender in Breakfast Club, who is and bullies bully for a reason. They don't bully just to be dicks. A lot of times bullies they need to be pulled aside and talked to. When I was a camp counselor in New York for a summer, at a New York summer camp, There was a kid there who was a big bully. And finally, I just had to, I mean, he just was always trash-talking the other kids, making them feel worthless. He never got physical with them. But finally, I just had to pull him aside and talk to him. And honestly, I found out in that moment, all the stuff he was going through. I mean, he came from a broken home. His dad that was around every once in a while, or his stepdad at that point, was abusive. He didn't feel his mom was protecting him against him. It was also, I mean, it was scary stuff. It was like really heart-wrenching stuff that made him just kind of lash out. And I think a lot of times those bullies need to be pulled aside and just bring some counselors in, talk to them. I know that they're going through a lot of stuff. They aren't just doing it to be a dickhead. Sure, there will be one or two that just get off on it. And kids in general just kind of get off on yanking each other's chains, but that's different from actually, like, bullying people. And, you know, sometimes they just need to be sat down and talked to. Sometimes they need to be able to, like, open up and let people know what's going on in their lives. But I don't know. It's a tricky subject. I think it's been overcorrected. I think the zero bullying tolerance thing is garbage. I don't think it accomplishes anything. One day my son called another boy in school a dilly-dally. He said, "Stop being a dilly-dally." I'm like, what even is a dilly-dally? And he's like, "I don't know, I just heard it somewhere." He got taken to the principal's office for calling another student a dilly-dally. Believe me, Atheenon father went down there and talked to that principal and was not very happy about the whole situation. I wasn't very happy about it at all. I had some very strong words for that stupid principal, because that was dumb. It's like, okay, did my son threaten somebody? Oh, well, he was bullying somebody by calling them a name. And I'm like, what did I at first, you know, and that's what I heard at first. And I was like, okay, so what name did he call him? Did he, like, use the N-word or something? I mean, what's going on that he's being dragged to the principal's office? Oh, well, he used this word dilly-dally. He called him a dilly-dally. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what is that a good thing, a bad thing? I have no idea what that even is. Yeah. Yeah. It's just you know, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. Oh no, I don't want to close that. So yeah, I think you have to bring some common sense into it. I think zero tolerance never works. You have to bring common sense into it and let people actually think for themselves. And deal with things on a case-by-case basis. Because some of it's going to be bad, some of it's not going to be so bad. But you can't lump everything into one group and say this is all bad. But then again, that's what you get when you polarize everything. Everything's very polarized right now. Everything's very polarized right now. Everything is either right or wrong, black or white, left or right, green or blue, red or blue. The sky is blue, the sky is red. Everything is all very polarized right now. And we need to pull back from that. And I see it coming. I see it coming. I think it's gonna take some time, but gotta pull back from the polarization. Because it doesn't do anything any good. Can't we all just get along? That's what I want to say. Can't we all just get along? As somebody who was bullied in high school, did I like it? No. I didn't like being bullied. As somebody who punched a bully in grade school, guess what? That kid never bullied me again. And it taught me to stand up for myself. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm saying the life lesson I learned was not a bad one. And the life lesson I learned was not to let the bullies rule you. Not let the bullies, like, the bullies don't have the control over you you think they do. I don't know. There's no right answers. But as somebody who was bullied, I you know, I have a certain view on it. And it's not that bullying is all bad. I don't think bullying is necessarily a good thing, but I think too many things get counted into the bullying category today that shouldn't be bullying. I look at bullying as things like harming another student, you know, taking him out back of the woodshed and beating him up. Anything physical. Anything physical is bullying, obviously. But when you get into the more abstract stuff, it's hard to say what is bullying, what is bullying, and what is just kids trash talking each other, which me and my friends trash talked each other all the time. We probably trash talked each other worse than bullies would trash talk us. Kids aren't like that these days. They would hit the bully. They let the mob rule. Well, they do. The mob rule is what they all seem to want, which without understanding the consequences of a mob rule. The mob rule is nice until the mob until you're no longer part of the mob. That's in the rule. It's mob rule's nice as long as you're in the mob that is in the rule, but eventually they're going to turn on you too, and you aren't going to be the part of the mob that's in the rule, and you're going to be in trouble. Well, that is what you may have learned, but if you continued on that path of physical violence solves your problems, I think that would be bad. I think your teacher should have told you not to hit people to when you get mad and to work out another way to release your anger. Oh, yeah, they probably did. I think there comes a point, though, where you have to punch the bully in the nose. I'm not a violent person. I will choose every option to avoid violence with anybody. I've only been in 3 fights in my entire life. All of them before the age of 20. When I was a very angry teenager too. Angry for a lot of things other than that. I am not a violent person, but I do believe that there is a point where you have to fight back. I don't think you should ever give up the ability to fight back against something like that. But when's enough? That is a question I have no answer for, other than I think in your heart of hearts you know when enough is enough. Like, okay, let's go back to the bully that bullied me in grade school. All it took was one punch in the gut. He doubled over with the wind knocked out of him, and he never bothered me again. Did I continue to wail on him? No. I made my point. I got done. I was tired of him always basically heckling me and pushing me around. He took me out back a couple of times and roughed me up. And I finally had enough. And that's all it took. Now, will that solve it all the time? No. But for me, that was I was at the end of my rope. And, you know, back then teachers weren't as willing to listen either. So maybe if I had a teacher that was more willing to listen, but who knows? I think though the whole idea of when is enough, if you're a normal functioning human being, you're probably going to be able to figure that out. Most of us who have a normal, physical violence should always be the last resort, Unknown Seeker. I totally agree. I'm not disagreeing with you on that point at all. I believe it is a complete last resort. I do also believe that there's a time for it. There's a time for it, but it is always a last resort. And never ever use it as a first option. I mean, I've gotten into some situations, especially in retail, you get into them all the time. I've gotten into some situations in my life where I could have resorted to physical violence, but I didn't because it wasn't appropriate. There was nothing that made me go, okay, this is time to use physical violence. But the thing is, yeah, it's a last resort, but if you do use it as a last resort, you use it the appropriate amount of force to get the situation taken care of and no more. Which makes me scared to use it. It really does. Because I don't trust myself sometimes, so... And I know myself, I was a very angry kid. A very angry kid when I was younger. I don't trust myself sometimes to know the limits. Oh, believe me, Unknown Seeker. Here's the rest of that story. So after I punched him in the gut, both of us got hauled into the principal's office. I got my butt paddled, because yes, they used paddles on us back then to punish us in grade school. So guess how many kids I hit after that in grade school? Never again. Never again. Yeah, back then, no, not only did teachers use corporal punishment and the principal used corporal punishment, my mom told the principal, yeah, you can use corporal punishment on my child. Yeah, we just got the paddle. The teacher had a nice big, like, it's basically like a cricket bat. I'll put it in your words, Rogue. It was like a cricket bat with holes in it. Mrs. Sotomayor was the principal's name. Yeah, that's hard to forget. It's hard to forget, Mrs. Sotomayor. Corporal punishment in school, that's been illegal in Sweden since 50 years back. Oh, they don't do it in school any longer. They don't do it in school any longer. They just they let the kids basically just rule the school at this point. And teachers have no way to discipline them.
I need to drop something.
I mean, kids are evil little craps. I was an evil little crap when I was a kid. As a kid, I pushed the limit, seeing how far I could get and what I could do. And I was looking for boundaries. I think most kids are looking for boundaries, to be honest. But I pushed the limit. I pushed it all the time. Pushed it with my mom, pushed it with my dad, pushed it with my teachers. And I'm glad that I had strong teachers who were like, no, you can't push it any further. Go time out. Go sit in the punishment corner. Go down to the principal's office. You're done. It only took a couple times of that before I was like, okay, I know where the boundaries are now. I know where the boundaries are now. But you know, things just change. Things have changed over time. Some for the good, some for the bad. I think like I said though, it always swings back and forth.
My hands.
People always think the end of the world's coming, but it's still not here. I mean, it's here in the long dark, but it's still not here. Bamboo cane or the slipper? The slipper? What's a slipper? What's a slipper? What's a slipper got to do with it?
Too cold to think.
Is that like a slipper? Like a shoe slipper? Is that like beating somebody with a slipper? Or a shoe? A shoe, okay. How do we get on to corporal punishment? Now, of course, some people grow up in their lives and they like a little corporal punishment later on. Ladies. They like a little corporal punishment later on in their lives. We call that just light play. Can you imagine how bored us gamers get if power stopped working? I spent 7 days with no power. I read a lot of books. I actually read a lot of books in those 7 days. It was very nice. It was very nice, actually. Personally, as weird as it sounds, because I am a gamer and I love games and I love playing games. As weird as it sounds, I honestly think the world would be better off if we lost a lot of our technology. I'm not a Luddite by any stretch of the imagination. I just think that in some ways the world would be better off if we lost some of our tech. I don't think we're responsible enough for it. I just don't think we are. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, but then I couldn't see when my food's coming. Oh, my Grubhub order from Wendy's is here. Hold on a second. I didn't see that note. Hold on.
My fingers feel numb. Wait.
Because then I can check on my Grubhub delivery, gosh dang it. See, and then it's moments like that that I'm like, oh, well then I couldn't get Grubhub. Oh, I know. It's like I hate technology and yet I'm so dependent on it at the same damn time. Could I do 7 years? I did the first, good God. First 23 years of my life without all the tech we have now. First 30 years of my life, really. Yeah, I think the world would be better off if we could all take breaks from technology every once in a while. There's certain kinds of tech. See, that's the thing I like about Twitch, though. Twitch, I feel, gives us a connection to other people in a very real sense because we're all together. Live streaming, let's put it that way. Live streaming, not even Twitch, but live streaming. It's a frosty, boy and girl. It's a giant frosty from Wendy's. But live streaming gives us that direct connection with other people, which I really like and I crave. Whereas things like YouTube, television, streaming services are more of a consumer-driven. They're more consumer-driven. You more just consume them and you're done with it. You don't actually interact with anybody. And cheesy bacon fries. Cheesy bacon fries. Holy crap, look at that cheesy and bacon on that fry. Motor vehicles is technology. Shh. I couldn't live without my motor vehicle. Don't you dare. Don't you dare blaspheme me. I don't know. I think there's just some stuff we'd be better off without. Okay, mainly I'm just talking about social media. I'm talking about social media platforms in general, but most of them. I got plenty of meat over there. I would just love to go back to a day. I think of the days when I was growing up. If you take away my video games, I take away your car. Oh, I don't want to take away your video games. Believe me, I do not want to take away your... why would I want to take away your video games? I love video games too. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm fine. I love video games too. I've loved video games since the days I was going into the old Wonderland nickel arcades and putting my nickels in to play Dragon's Lair and Gauntlet and all those kind of games. Those were fun. Those were so much fun. Oh, I love the arcade. We still have some arcades around here, Rogue. There's like a few like older, like they have like the old school arcades. And they have the old school arcade games. Oh, it's so fun to go to them. They have such like cool, it's all like cool like games that you remember from when you were a kid. So much fun. And now this is the piece de resistance, folks. This is the Wendy's double bacon double bacon
Never felt so cold
cheeseburger.
in my life.
That just spilled all down my front. Ruined Star with the 47-month. Oh, it's not you, Ruined Star. I was spilling no matter what.
Ruinastar just resubscribed for 47 months. Here. I was more Ghouls and Ghosts for arcade.
No, well, Ghouls and Ghosts was fun. I like that one. I like Castlevania. Castlevania was one of my favorites. I got a square burger, yes. I got a square burger. Castlevania was one of my faves. I also loved, there was this football one that was just revolutionary. Because 4 people could play it at the same time. Oh, Castlevania was awesome in the arcade. Oh my god, Ruined Star. The high school I went to actually had a Castlevania game in the high school. Arcade style. And I think out of all the things in the arcade I like the most, I don't think it was Madden. I don't think it was Madden. I thought it was for a while, but this was way before Madden was a big deal. I forget what it was, but it was this cool arcade game that you could play up to 4 players on at a time. And I mean, it literally had a line. People would be putting their quarters on. People would be putting their quarters on it, lining up to play it. You'd have to wait your turn basically to be able to play it. It was like the hottest game around back then. Was Madden just console? Madden never was in the arcade? Ruined Star, the Castlevania game was awesome. The original arcade was so good. Alien had a cool arcade game. Wasn't that one of those shooter ones? Was it one of those that had like the big gun that you'd shoot and stuff? I like those too. Those were fun. There was a really the escape of Ripley from Aliens. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna leave the uncured guts here. I'll take the cured guts with me. Take the cured guts with me. I loved Aliens. Good God, that was such a great. Alien and Aliens were so good. Then why did they cut? Why did they do a number 3? When they did number 3 and Ripley was gone in the first, like, you know, she wasn't even in the movie, really. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. It was like, really? I think that was the first time I ever felt really pissed at like a sequel movie. It just basically undid everything she did in number 2. It was sort of like Terminator Dark Fate. Just pissed all over Terminator 1 and 2. In the first, like, 2 minutes of the movie. Oh, yeah, John Connor? Nah, don't worry about him. He's not important anymore. Predator 1 and 2 were great. Yeah, well, unfortunately when franchises go for too long, they start to mess with it too much. instead of just putting out something good, they try to get all creative, and they basically think they are way smarter than they are. So they try to get all creative and do something, you know, what's it called? They try to subvert your expectations. Which, if you do a subvert your expectations type thing, it can work sometimes. But generally, we don't mind our expectations being subverted on certain things. But when you do major subversion of expectations, people just kind of go, oh, well, I don't like that. That's not what I came here for. I came here to see, you know, I came here to see Ripley deal with the aftermath of all the stuff that went on. But now it's basically over, and yeah, I've tried to block Alien 3 out of my brain as much as I possibly could. As much as I possibly could, because it was just bad. And, you know, and I understand sometimes it has to do with they can't get the actor back. But honestly, I'm sorry, Sigourney, I love you, but what were you doing during that time? What was the big acting role that you had to have? That was so damn important, you couldn't come back for some Alien. Come on. But then again, also, actors are kind of weird, too. Actors get it in their head. Actors get it in their head that they want to do other projects. And, let's see, like, oh, yeah, what was that girl who was in ER? Who was that girl in ER? The one who quit to go do other projects, and yeah, she never got into anything. I mean, George Clooney got out of ER and did some things. Actors have this weird thing about being typecast. I mean, look at William Shatner. William Shatner for years fought the typecasting on being Captain Kirk. And then he finally was just like, screw it. They love me as Captain Kirk. I'm just going to use it now. I'm going to play it up like crazy. Ghostbusters, Aliens vs. Cowboys Girl. I mean, Sigourney Weaver was great in Ghostbusters. Don't get me wrong. She was great in Ghostbusters. I just never think of her. Whenever I think of Sigourney Weaver, I always think Aliens. I always think Aliens. That's like the pinnacle role for her. And she was the main star. And she was freaking badass and awesome. Yeah, let's repair it. God, she was so good in Alien. Or she was so good in Aliens. And Alien, but she was so good in Alien. Those are such great movies. And she could drive a loader. I miss those gals. Those gals were awesome. They were well written. They struggled. Like any hero should, they struggled with stuff. They weren't always perfect. They didn't just like come out on top just because they were so amazing. They actually had to work hard to get where they were, and you appreciated, like anything, like any normal people, you appreciate when somebody works hard and comes out on top. Because you see what they went through to get there. And you're like, damn! That couldn't have been easy. It'll come around though. Like I've said all along, you know, it's one of those things where all of the good and the bad comes in waves. And it'll be really good for a while, and then it will just kind of turn to garbage for a while. And then the ship will right, and stuff will start coming out good again. Will it be the same as the stuff before? Probably not. But things will get better. Just have faith and have patience. It'll get better. Alright, let's throw the dried hides in there. Get out a few clothy cloths.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I sure do like these bacony fries. The bacony fries are really good. The bacon cheese fries are really good. But they're generally way better. They're generally way better when you have them at the actual Wendy's, because they're like hot and they're like the first thing you eat when you're there, because they're like super hot. The cheese is all melty. When you eat them later, they're kind of like lukewarm and not as good. Lukewarm is not as good, but hey, they're still good. Let's make some arrows. Using our toolkit, cuts the time by half. And thank you again, Faith DeMilo, for the gift of Wendy's. This is probably my favorite of everything on this right now. The Wendy's chocolate frosty. One of my viewers got it for me, Rogue. One of my viewers sent it to me via Treat Stream. So I got a little bit of lunch a little bit early today, which was very nice of Faith. Thank you so much, Faith. I love this. This burger is like my favorite burger in the world. I know it sounds weird that like my favorite burger in the world's from Wendy's. But their cheesy, bacony yumminess is just... I wish you could, Rogue. I have a feeling Customs would I would take it. I have a feeling Customs would have a problem with it. Customs would be like, what? We got a tight category 5 security breach. We got some sort of contaminant coming in here. And you're like, no, that's just my food. That's just some food I'm sending. Oh no, sir, we can't do that. We can't do that. You can't send food. Yeah, it would probably be a little bit blue. I mean, I have my Freshly food shipped to me, but it only comes locally. And they pack it with ice packs and stuff. Wow, that burger's really freaking good. Burger's really good, Faith. But the chocolate frosty is the goat. I know you're thirsty. Let me eat some of my chocolate frosty. The thing is with the chocolate frosty, you have to eat it quick enough that it doesn't like melt into total liquid, but you don't want to eat it too fast because then you get the headache from eating it too fast, and then you're like in pain. So you can't eat it too quick because it is really cold, and I get those cold headaches really bad, really quick. So I gotta moderate it and I don't like it when it's all gooey, when it's all slimy and gooey and it doesn't have it turns into liquid. I don't like it when it's all liquid, so I have to eat it quick enough that it doesn't melt. But slow enough that I don't give myself a ice cream headache. I'm going to be over in Indy next year. I would invite you, but how far is that? Indiana? Is that Indiana where you're going to be, Rogue? Oh. That's quite a ways away, unfortunately. let me just give you an idea. Google Maps. Indianapolis. Let's go Indianapolis. So right now, Indianapolis from my house is 2,265 miles away. I could drive there in 1 day and 9 hours. So yeah, unfortunately, it's quite a ways away. I knew Indiana was on the other side of the country, but I didn't realize it was that far away. I mean, I think that's further than if we drove from northern to southern England all the way, huh? Isn't that? I mean, or am I making your country way too small? Yeah, vastly. Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was. I don't know if I didn't know if that was making it like way too small or not. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird to think of the size, you know, size-wise. I don't know what you could fit. You know, I don't know what's the. I wonder what the size. Oh wow! I put in size of Ing, and it goes size of England compared to the United States. Total area of the United States is over 93,600 square miles, about 40 times smaller. Oh, the UK is 93,600, about 40 times smaller than the US. And there's 11 states which could fit the UK inside of them. Wow! There's 11 states. 11 states that could fit the UK inside of it. Oregon is one of them! What? What? You're kidding me. Oregon is one of them. Oregon is the size of 1.04 UKs. I could not even believe that. That is crazy. Yeah, Alaska's the biggest. You could fit 7 UKs inside of Alaska. 7 UKs inside of Alaska. That's crazy. Yeah, but I don't think Oregon's population is that much. Let's see. Population of Oregon. I think Oregon's population is 4.2 million. So you could fit the UK in our state, and our state has 4.2 million people in it. So come on out, bring your whole country over here. Come on down, Rogue. We got plenty of room. The water's nice. We got plenty of room for you. All right, I got plenty of arrows now. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, I'd love to come see you in Indiana, but population of my city is about 20 million. Yeah, Oregon is a very rural state. A lot of agriculture. Yes, there are some large population centers, but most of it's agricultural. Most of it does not have that stuff going on in it. It's about quality, not quantity. It's about quantity. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. Well, Oregon is very beautiful. We have a lot of wide open spaces that are just forests and parks and lots of green here in Oregon. But then again, we have Eastern Oregon, which has basically Eastern Oregon. If you take Oregon and you divide it into two halves, you got Western Oregon and Eastern Oregon. Eastern Oregon is like high desert, and it has a lot of very cold and very, very hot temperatures throughout the year. It swings very vastly both directions, basically. Ireland is a rural state, only 3 million here. And we have 47 shades of green. Well, we only have 4.2 million in all of Oregon, which is the size of 1.4 UKs. So our people are, well, very scattered and very condensed in certain places. Here in Oregon, I could drive 30 minutes in any direction from where I am right now and end up in the country. And then end up in a rural farming area. Because there's lots of them around. But Ireland is a very rural state. You just have to open your front door. See, I moved away from the country, Rogue, because I grew up in the country. And don't get me wrong, I love the country. It's just so far away from everything. It's just so stinking far away from everything. Do I know any Irish guys? Not anybody who, like, says they're Irish, no. Nobody who, like, purports to be Irish. I know a McDonald, but he's Scottish. Scott McDonald's one of my good friends. I play games with him, but he's Scottish. I know that's different, so. I don't know about Irish guys, though. I'm trying to think if I know any actual Irish guys.
Cold is making my head feel.
I mean, I know on St. Patrick's Day, everybody claims to be a little bit Irish. I know my family background has a little bit of Irish in it, but I think anybody who comes from that part of the world has some in it at some point.
So cold.
Because my family basically traced back to English, Irish, and I want to say Welsh on my dad's side, and Germanic Hessian soldiers on my mom's side. So my roots come from very differing backgrounds. Very differing backgrounds. All right, we're getting it cleared off slowly but surely. Oh, we got that black spot right there that bothers me, but I'm not gonna worry about it. But I can't say I know any actual Irish guys, though. You were the first melting pot. Most England got hit by the Vikings and the French and the Romans and everybody always beat up on England. I don't know why. Do you know any Finnish people? I do hear from stream, but I don't know any Finnish people, like, personally, no. But then again, I don't associate a lot with a lot of people. I have a very small group of friends that I game with, and a very small group of friends that I associate with, and I don't think any of them are Finnish. You used to live in Sweden because you're, well, Giori, then I know a Finnish person. I can go, yes, I know Giori. I know Giori, so yes, I am well equipped on the Finnish end now. Well, we've taken many twists and turns today, boys and girls. Everything from bullying to corporal punishment to how we're a melting pot. You know, how England was the first melting pot. We've had quite a bit of fun. There we go. Had a great day. Carpet is in now, fixing the house up and putting in furniture. Nice. Is who a gamer? Is my friend a gamer? Oh, my friend's a big time gamer. He actually wants to stream at some point, but he doesn't have the proper setup to do it yet. Oh, the Finnish guy. I don't know if Giori is Finnish. I don't know. I don't know if he's a gamer. I'm assuming Giori is. He's in chat, so we can ask him ourselves. Alright, one more map up, and then we rest. We're trying to get this whole area mapped. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. I should go over and look for the damn moose again. I know he's over there. I know he's over there just waiting for me. Ugh. You know, Faith, this little excursion to Wendy's is gonna make me fat. So I appreciate that. I really do. But how's Eggy doing? Eggy's doing pretty good. We're up to day 366. We're just doing a little mapping here in Pleasant Valley. I think we're gonna head out to maybe Timberwolf Mountain or Coastal Highway. We've been to Bleak Inlet. Let's see where we have been. Where have we not been for a long time? We haven't spent much time in Timberwolf Mountain. We could go back to Timberwolf. Pleasant Valley, we've been spending a lot of days in. 48 days now in Pleasant Valley. It's the most of any zone we've been in, I think. Yeah, 41 Blackrock. So there's no Irish in Oregon. I'll bring it up at the next meeting. Oh, there's Irish in Oregon. I'm sure there are. I just don't know. I just don't know what the percentage is. I just don't know what it is. Gosh dang it, I got all these tabs open now. That's what happens when you get all tabs. We love fat and sassy Ath. Besides, you need some comfort food. I do need comfort food. All those Gold Rush families. Oh, there was a lot of Gold Rush. There's a lot of Gold Rush in Oregon, which a lot of people don't even realize it. There was a Gold Rush here too. A lot of gold in them there hills. A lot of people went after. I want to go to bed yet? Not really. Let's go check on the moose. Let's go see if the moose is on the loose. I'm pretty sure the moose spawns over here. If I remember right. Fat and sassy Ath is fat and sassy. I am fat and sassy, that's for sure. That just made me fatter. I can feel the pounds adding on. My grandfather's family conquered Canada. His name was Dawson. As Barney would say, why do we even let Canada exist? Why do we even allow them to exist? Let's just make them the 51st state. Hey, Canada, you want to be our 51st state? Oh, gold. Oh, okay. I loved how Robin Scherbatsky and How I Met Your Mother was from Canada. They went to the Hoser Hut. Had a good time. Here's crows. I don't think those are bear crows. I think those are crows just sitting over a corpse. Yeah, those are just those are corpse crows. Birch Forest is so hard to find stuff in. You have to, so do you find you have to change your diet at 50? I'm trying to eat healthier, Rogue. It's hard. I'm trying to, but I've never been an unhealthy eater. I don't eat super healthy. I just eat a little healthier. I now eat my freshly meals. I'm cheating today. I'm cheating today for obvious reasons. But I try to eat mostly my freshly meals or a few things that I make for myself. But the freshly meals kind of keep me balanced in a way. It was funny because when my friend and I went on our trip down to the beach, we did a lot of eating out. And oh my god, my body just, like, rebelled. I cannot remember feeling so crappy. Literally crappy.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
For a long time. My body did not know what to do with all that rich food I was eating down at the beach. It was like, oh my god. Clear my schedule. I'm gonna go destroy somebody's toilet really soon. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. Well, it's the same thing with alcohol, Rogue. My body's tolerance for alcohol is just gone. I even have like 2 drinks. I don't even get drunk. I just have like 2 drinks, and my stomach goes, yeah, screw you, buddy. Now you're gonna have cramps and stomach pains for the next 3 hours. Good luck getting to sleep. Try it out next time. Yeah, it's more just what your body can't handle anymore. And believe me, I've never been abusive of my body. I've never really, no, I guess I have. There was a period when I was doing the Oregonian and I was miserable and I was like 25 pounds overweight and I just ate McDonald's all day long. Okay, so I did do that, but I generally have not been bad. I've generally not been bad. There have been moments in my life, just like anybody else's life. Nobody's perfect. But yeah, as I've gotten older, I just can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I don't eat fast food very often. This is the first fast food I've actually had. I think my friend and I stopped at a McDonald's and got a burger about 2 weeks ago. It was just like a burger. Not so much pasta anymore, but I still demolish burgers, pizza, and up to 3 stouts. Well, I think for everybody, like a lot of things, there's no right answer for everyone. Everyone has to approach it at their own. They have to approach it with their own body and because you and your doctor are the ones that know yourself best, and you have to approach it from a standpoint of what is going to work for me. What is going to work for me, and what's going to work for you is not necessarily what's going to work for me, and vice versa. What's my favorite McDonald's burger? Probably, I know it's very cliche, but probably the Big Mac. I like myself a Big Mac. I also like their McDouble. It's a tie between the Big Mac and the McDouble. And if I get a Big Mac, I gotta have extra special sauce on it. It's gotta have the special sauce on it. Come on. It's gotta have, if I get a McDouble, it's gotta have special sauce on it. It has to have Mac sauce on it. I always get the McDouble with Mac sauce. And I get no pickles because I hate McDonald's pickles. There's a ghost on the wall! Isn't that weird how that glows in the dark?
I need some water.
Oh, shush. Do I follow ice hockey? I do not. It's not that I don't like ice hockey. I'm just not a sports guy. I follow no sports. I don't even know who played in the Super Bowl this year. I don't even know who is in the... Is the basketball? I think the basketball playoffs are on right now. I don't even know who's in them. Couldn't be bothered to care. I just have never been a sports guy. My brother got all the sports genes from our family. He loves sports. I used to be in a football league with him, and he basically ran our team. Duke with the 2-year. 2-year resub. That's 24 months. It's 14 dog years. 14 dog years, Duke. Thank you for the 14 dog years. Appreciate that very much.
Subscribed for 24 months.
Yeah, I've never been a. I like. It's kind of funny too, Mick, because I like to go to sporting events. I hate watching sports on television. I find it just absolutely insanely boring. I like to go to sporting events and be there. You kind of get caught up in the crowd. It's kind of fun. I generally know how games are played. I know the rules. I know that sort of stuff. I just don't really care a whole lot because I'm not participating in it. I'm very bad as a fan of sporting stuff because I can't be bothered to care. And, but then again, I'm a nerd and I like, I'd rather go, if I had a choice between a Farscape convention and the NBA playoffs or championship, I would go to the Farscape convention every day of the week. A chance to meet Claudia Black. Ladies. I think most ladies would go there. Chance to meet Ben Bowder. Ladies. But that's the thing is I've always been a nerd, and so I'd rather do nerdy stuff. To me, sports didn't. It's not that I hate them. I think they're fun. I think it is so much fun to go to sporting event. My brother would take me to Blazer games because we have the Portland Trail Blazers here in town, and I love going to the Blazer games. It was fun. I didn't really know what was going on most of the time as far as who was playing, which could be embarrassing because I'd be like, "Hey, that was a great shot." My brother would be like, "Yeah, that was the other team." I'd be like, "Oh, never mind." Because I never really cared. I never really paid much attention to it. I was like, whatever. I think the last team I really got into sports wise was the Portland Trail Blazers back when we had Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter, Kevin Duckworth, and that stuff. So when we had some big name guys. We had some big name guys on our team. We had a good team too. We had a good. Oh jeez. Oh, that was. Jeez Louise. Gosh dang it. Like ice hockey on TV is okay, but for me, but I don't want to go to the stadium. Yeah, and see, some people are exactly opposite. I love going to. I actually like going to sporting events more than watching it on television. I just never ever. Farscape and Babylon 5 or Lynn's Day convention. Ooh. Could we get here's my request, wait and see. I want Farscape, B5. Well, B5 convention's hard since 90% of the cast is dead.
Dawning.
But Farscape, Babylon 5, and Lindsey Sterling convention. Can we get that just kind of work together? We can just get that going on. You know, that'd be great. My Chicago Wolves is in the playoffs. Ooh, nice.
Goddamn freezing.
Nice. So are you a majority stakeholder in the team? I'm just giving you crap. That's what I used to always tell my brother. When he'd say, yeah, my Portland Trailblazers are doing really good. And I'm like, oh, when did you invest in the team? I'd always give him garbage. I'm falling back on something I did to my brother long ago. And he'd always give me a dirty look. He'd be like, screw you. Yeah, he has season tickets to the Portland Trailblazers. He loves going to the Trailblazer games. They're fun to go to. They are fun. Watch rugby if you want to see good sports. I've heard rugby is really fun. I've heard rugby is like football with no holds. It's like what football should be. If they weren't all a bunch of wussies. Wussies. Thank you for the bear apocalypse, by the way. I was gonna say the word that rhymed with wussy, but begins with a different letter. You figure it out. You know, back in my day, we used to play flag football, and guess what? It got kind of rough. We tackle each other. Yes, we try to get the flags, but we tackle each other, and it'd get a little rough and tumble, and some of us would get hurt. But you know what? It put hair on your chest. It made a man out of you. It even made a man out of some of the girls. Oh. I think we should rename them the protective bubble generation. The protective bubble. Soon we'll have bubble children. Soon there will be bubble children to be in our bubble world, where everything is bubbly and nice. All right, I'm not seeing the moose over here. Leave my polycarbonate bubble emporium alone. That's what we're aiming for. Here's some truth for you, boys and girls. The world is a mean, unjust place, and eventually you're gonna die. Something out there is gonna get you. And if you give it enough time, old age will get you. It's all gonna happen to us one day, one way or the other.
This cold.
Once you come to terms with that and you're okay with it, go live your life, have fun. But yeah, it's not like you're ever gonna escape it. Cuddles up with your Power Ranger action figures. Hey, I like those. I like Power Ranger action figures. The world is a cruel, unjust place. There's only so much we can do to make it a little more just. But in general, it is a cruel, unjust place. Does Interloper feel easy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, after no one gets out alive, it's like, I was telling people early, Giori, if I take anything, and we'll be playing some more No One Gets Out Alive on Monday and Thursday this next week. But if nothing else, No One Gets Out Alive has made me appreciate Interloper for what it is. It's way easier. It's sort of like playing Interloper for a while and then going back to Stalker. Screw that, you're gonna live forever. Once they turn your entire body into nano tech and your every cell is replaced by a nanobot. That just completely self-replicates and self-heals itself over time. So you'll never die. I can see that happening. There's actually a person who wrote a book about that. It was supposed to be a whole series, and then they wussed out and didn't write the rest of it, which I don't understand. Didn't Johnny Depp do that in a movie one day? Healed the world of pollution? Well, I know he healed the world of pollution in his bed. At least he got rid of the pollution in his bed. Hey yo, Amber Heard poop jokes never get old. Come on. If you don't laugh with them, then it's just no fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he healed the world of pollution. I guess it depends on what you count as pollution, too. Because if a cow farting's pollution, well, they've been farting on this world for millions of years, you know?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
By the very nature of our existence, we pollute in the world every day. By the very nature of what I'm doing right now, I'm polluting. By the very nature of me owning one of these, I'm polluting. By the very nature of me eating this, I'm polluting. By the very nature of me wearing this, I'm polluting. By the very nature of me wiping my face with a napkin, this is gonna pollute something. As Susan Powder would say, stop the madness! Oh, I never mapped that cave, did I? I need to map that cave. Gosh dang it. Do I have any Oh, I have one charcoal left. One freaking charcoal. I forgot to map this cave up. I wanted to get this cave under there. Under my mapper. Nothing like living a live Detroit Become Human. Oh, Detroit Become Human is so good. We are at some point this year, boys and girls, gonna return to Detroit Become Human and play it again. At some point this year, we will play it again. So I would love to do another playthrough of Detroit Become Human. It is such a if you've never played Detroit Become Human or ever seen it played, it is a glorious. Detroit Become Human is a glorious game. Absolutely wonderful game that they did a superb job with. Superb job. All right. Well, I think this is actually a good like stopping point. We're gonna finish up here next time. We're gonna head up to Timberwolf